Hello and welcome to Stretford, Paddock. My name is Joe and this is the WatchAlong. Ipswich versus Ruben Amorim's Manchester United for the first ever time. I'm joined by Jay, I'm joined by Adam McCullough. Ronaldo Brown will be with us in just a moment as well. But first of all, tell us what you did last night.
Which bit?
No, the bit that you shared with us in the group chat.
Oh.
Which bit?
Not
yourself up with that.
I thought my camera accidentally went live again.
He's got a bit of tape over that.
We don't want that to happen again.
Go on, talk to me.
I may or may not have put some money on Man United to win the league.
What were the odds?
100 to 1.
Are you willing to share how much you put on it?
I put the maximum bet. They wouldn't let me put the original 100 quid that I wanted to do.
How much you put on it?
50 quid.
On United to win the league this season.
Win the league.
That is
this
the level
season.
of excitement that has arrived in Ruben Amorim's luggage, isn't it, Jay? How
Yeah.
you feeling?
I've arrived in his luggage. I thought that was what you saw last
Adam's
night.
going to arrive in his luggage. I wouldn't score the first goal today.
I bet on it when he arrived, when he got announced, because I got better odds, but I didn't put 50 quid on it. I didn't put 50 quid on it, I put like a quid on it.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Me and Jay are absolutely on it when we win the league.
I might put a quid on it as well.
Yeah.
If it's 100 to 1 still.
Yeah, why not? Do you know what I mean?
It won't be now.
Why? Because you've spent 50
the
quid.
pesky Saints 2-2 at the moment.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
that
could make it interesting.
Game as well.
Look, Liverpool are going to win this game. So
Yeah.
this game doesn't affect us winning the league.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. See Baldy slot?
Yeah.
It's going to crumble. We used to think Bold was best, but it's
It
not.
still is.
His beard is best.
Maybe that's what it is. Because Pep, beard,
Bold.
but he's bald, but we don't need to worry about that. Sir Alex didn't have a beard.
He does. No?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He's never even had stubble, has he? He's shaven every day since he's about 14, Sir Alex.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that would feel like he's disrespecting the place if he rocked up with a beard.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was so weird seeing him with a beard, wasn't it?
Oh, it would be, yeah. He'd be like, fucking hell, he's let himself go, ain't he?
Yeah.
Whereas if I shaved my beard off,
Yeah.
you'd be like, fucking hell, he's let himself go, ain't he?
Yeah. He's
I've
going
never,
through
I've
some
never known
issues.
you without a bit.
You have, Jay.
Have
It was
I?
when you were on it, though.
Oh, that don't count.
You probably saw me as having a beard anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You weren't the only... I can't remember.
Well, go on.
You weren't the only one with something just under your nose, eh? Mustache. Anyway, Jay. Well, mustache and that. Jay, how much money did you put on us to win the league this season?
Right, well, I did like a quid on the 150 to 1, and then he got me going last night.
Mate, odds are
So I
suspended. I think we've won the league.
I put 5.
They suspended the odds. It must mean it's already over.
It's offering you cash out at 2 grand.
Right, everyone, get your thoughts in the comments. Of course, how excited are we that this game is taking place? Let's just get into the team news. Let's start with that because it's quite exciting. This is how we're reading into it. Get your thoughts in the comments. So we've got Onana in goal. We're thinking it's going to be a back three because of what we've seen in training. But if you look at the actual personnel, we've got 2 centre-backs and 2 full-backs playing. And yet, we think it's going to be a back three. Evans, Dillick, Mazraoui, not sure which order they'll be in, but we're looking at those as a back three. Then we've gone for Dallo and Ahmad as wing-backs. A midfield partnership of Eriksen and Casemiro. Again, we've got Rashford up front because in the training sessions that we saw, the training footage that we saw, he was playing as that number 9 with Bruno and Garnacho sort of tucked in behind them. Same way that Sky have got it on, the BBC have got it on their website as well. So that's kind of where we've got that from. It's all kind of up in the air until the game starts, isn't it? What do you make of it?
The Beeb have got Dalot at left centre-back, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it right centre-back, sorry?
Right centre-back and Mazraoui as left
yeah, so
wing-back,
we'll have to
but
wait
we
and
don't
see.
know.
And no doubt we'll hear from the manager shortly, so he'll probably explain himself a little bit. But
Don't need to explain himself.
I mean,
Do what he
with
wants.
the players you've got on there, you do think that 4-3-3
It is a bit mad though,
probably
isn't
makes
it?
more sense.
Yeah.
To be honest
It's a
with
bit
you.
mad that.
Like,
Yeah. Because you've got Ahmad
We've got the
playing as a
oldest
wing-back.
central midfield pairing we could ever pick.
Yeah.
That is old, man.
Yeah. Evans is obviously pretty old as well. Then you've
But
got
he's our best player.
Garnacho as a 10 and you've got Rashford as a 9.
I've got a feeling though, Bruno sits deep and them 2 go. I don't think it will be his traditional front three.
What, like a 3-4-1-2
I think he's
kind of thing?
yeah.
Or
You
do
really
still-
think that Garnacho's going to sit deep and try and play passes in and stuff like that?
Well,
it's not his game, is it?
It's not, but I don't know. And
Or
also-
you could even potentially see at times Garnacho and Rashford go wide and
Yeah.
Bruno almost occupying as a false 9.
Yeah.
Like that could happen as well.
Yeah.
That's
It's
not
a-
out the realms of the possibility, you know.
No, it's not. It's all just up in the air at the minute, exactly how it looks, who starts
What is good
where.
though, it can shift into a back 4 if necessary. Mazraoui just pushes. Ahmad pushes forward. You know, Mazraoui pushes around.
Yeah.
So it can be a back four as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I wouldn't be surprised if his formations are quite fluid in and out of possession.
Yeah. It should be. He spoke about that, didn't he, in his interview, I think with Gary Neville, wasn't it, about how we lose the ball too easy.
Yeah,
or how in recent times we've lost the ball too easy. And it's the sort of thing that...
And he called us, he said we're not fit.
Yeah. But I think...
And it was funny, he was like, I don't mean like in weight.
No.
He actually like
it's not
said
a physical dig. It's like
I'm not calling Casemiro fatty.
No.
Boy.
But we don't run
fatty
enough.
Boom, boom.
Imagine you started singing that. And
Want another cream cake?
We haven't even... He's just doing all this that you're doing now. And everyone's like... He's got to quit.
Casemiro's walking into training, going boing.
No, Adam's definitely had a gummy in it.
Boing.
Ronaldo,
What?
he said Adam's
He said
definitely
you've had a gummy.
Ronaldo Brown's here as well, of course. How are you doing, Ronnie?
No, I've not been as excited for a game since Ten Hag's first one.
Wow.
Really?
So what does that say?
Immediately, even after because that's more than the FA Cup final.
About to say, yeah, we've had two FA
lose
Cup
4-0.
finals against City
Three
since then.
finals.
Wait. So you thought I was excited going into the City FA Cup final?
Well, some of us
I was
believed,
dreading
Ronnie. Hey.
Oh my
No, I was
God.
dreading it.
That's not Casemiro, that's Mazraoui. That's
exciting.
Maino, that.
Adam's commenting on things that he sees, so maybe take that off the screen because I don't know what we're going to get from him today. There's a lot, obviously, to talk about. Loads of people in the comments in the chat already.
Public transport's fucking shit, do you know that?
Yeah, but
It is horrendous.
You can only
you know.
blame yourself, can't you?
No. Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
It's horrendous.
Zray Gupta says, idiots in the chat already doubting the man and a ball hasn't even been kicked. Sick of these toxic fans. At least start with a neutral stance. He's our manager. Asshats. Jay, thoughts on people?
Asshats,
I haven't
I
seen
like
much
that
of that, to be
insult.
fair, but thoughts on people who are kind of either doubting the manager or
Asshat.
being a little bit negative before we've even
Like,
seen the game.
I get getting deluded and excited and that sort of thing. We all do it and we've all done it. But I'm a bit surprised that people are doubting him from that lineup. I mean, it's a weird one because you've had the international break. Some players have not really trained as much as others. Some have been away on international duty.
Yep.
So he's probably got to take that into consideration. Plus the game's going to start coming thick and fast as well. So there's a lot of variables here where you can't just say, well, this is his team now. Because it's the team for today, yeah. Well, he might be looking at it going, when everyone's fit, Højlund's going to lead the line, or Ugarte going to start for me. You'd expect him to start Manuel Ugarte when he's 100% confident he's ready.
Yep.
He's a player that obviously he knew from Sporting and has done well since he's arrived at Old Trafford. So I don't think you can read anything into this
the ones
lineup.
that have come from
To be honest with you.
South America that are like not in the team? Leacher, Leacher didn't go, did he?
No.
So
And he's
because
not in
there's
the
a lot of
squad
these
either.
players
Leacher's
were
not in
here for
squad,
the
he's
start
not-
of the week,
he's
right?
injured, Leacher, isn't he?
So a lot of these players have been involved in training for most of the week. I know
Yeah.
Rashford, Bruno. Bruno came back later, but was still involved.
But didn't play
Garnacho.
that second game for Portugal, did he? 'Cause of
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
booking?
So you look at most of these players would have been there. Casemiro, Eriksson. I don't think Ahmad went on international duty. Did he?
I'm not sure. I don't know if the Ivory Coast played. It's Ivory Coast, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if you know. Go on
It's
then.
not.
Who is it then? Yeah, exactly. One person is a bit interesting in that interview with I don't know if it was his pre-match press conference or the Gary Neville interview because they both came out on the same day and they kind of swirled into one in my head. He talked glowingly about Mason Mount.
Yeah.
That wasn't in any of those interviews.
Was it not? Was that a
Because
second?
I haven't
or
seen
third
him
thing?
say those things, but I really like what he
Okay.
said.
So what did he say roughly?
He basically said he loves Mason Mount.
Yeah, he said.
Like, no, he
You
actually
can see
said
the
that.
fight in his eyes. I love that boy.
See the fire in his eyes and stuff like that. Wonder what do you reckon he's been going around the dressing room grabbing people by the cheeks and it's got
Show me what
face
you've got.
cheeks
Yeah.
by the face cheeks and saying, looking in their eyes, like any given Sunday style,
Aye.
like,
Yeah.
do you have it?
Yeah. And then Mason Mount went, yeah, and he went, oh, cool. I've just released the lineup. Am I in it? No. He's on,
That's a
Mason
mad
Mount's
thing,
on the
innit? It
bench.
was like he loves Mount. Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Matt's just come
is
back
he
from
starting?
injury,
He
No.
goes down. What? What do you mean starting? No, he hasn't started him. Let's go through the bench as well, because like you mentioned before about Martinez, he's not there. Bayende, Malacia and Shaw both back on the bench for, what, the first time in, I think Malacia's case, close to 18 months,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. I think was it Fulham at Old Trafford was his last time he played for United. I think he was in the squad running for the cup final, but I don't think he played.
Crazy,
The
isn't it?
cup final we lost, sorry, against City. So,
Yeah.
oh, is that a penalty?
Wow.
It is. That's so dumb.
Fuck off.
Liverpool have just got a penalty.
I swear it can't be a pen if it basically bounces off your your thigh and hits your arm.
It's not meant to be. Or it wasn't last season. Who knows what it is now?
He looks so innocent, bro.
Let me go through the rest of the lineup.
That's
while,
so stupid. There's no danger there when he does this. Like,
oh my
mate.
God, what
To be fair,
idiot.
they can say it's going to stop it going towards Robertson.
It's a penalty.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
If
he doesn't hit his hand, it might
he
go
jumps
towards
past it and handballs it, I'm afraid.
He's made a pig's head of it.
What is he doing?
He's just absolutely gifted them the win.
What an idiot.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Is it
The
Sugawara?
first one, the first touch is fine, isn't it? It's the second.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
Why is he panicking?
It's right, man. It's getting saved anyway.
That looked like a Chris Smalling kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, where he's just not quite got his...
So annoying
He doesn't know
that.
where his body is properly. Yeah. And let me go through the rest of the subs then. So we've got Bayende, Malacia,
This guy
Shaw,
don't miss
Mainu, Ugarte, Mount, Anthony, Hoyland and Xerxes as well, as Salah steps up.
That could have cost us a title, that.
It's not, no. What did I tell you before?
That.
This
Can
game
still be
doesn't
saved.
impact the title.
Do you know what I mean?
Might save it
That could be it.
Come
that.
on, whoever you are. Come on.
Come on, lad.
Penalty to
Who the
Liverpool.
fuck is that?
McCarthy or something.
That's it.
Salah looking good with his hair transplant. Everyone's talking about
He had a
it.
good air transplant.
Good air transplant now,
Because
innit?
he was looking like Krusty the Clown before.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Look at this shit.
Oh, sorry,
Take your
lads.
top off.
You're great.
I'm so sorry.
Right, let's get into
Top
some
off.
of these super chats then. Garlic Breadman says the vibes are immaculate. Hashtag 21 is coming. Regardless of the fact that Liverpool have happened to be one of the worst teams in the league. We expect them to do that. Shane Gates.
So we'll go home now.
Shall we all go home?
Shane Gates, you think this is a bit of a trial for 11 squad players, etc.? Surely this can't be his best 11. What do you think, Jay?
No, it's not his best 11, is it? I think I agree on that front. I don't know. I think, again, going back to what we said earlier, fitness is going to be a big part of it, isn't it? He's probably looked at people. I mean, half of them are coming back from injury anyway. And Malacia, Mount, Shaw and Mainu have all been injured, haven't they? I think some of the others as well haven't trained all week. So it's probably just like who's trained all week, who's fully fit and who's available, obviously. And that's what he's gone with. I think it's difficult to know as well exactly what he's thinking is without seeing the proper formation. I know we're guessing 3 at the back. We don't know that for certain until we see it. Yeah, it's just annoying that.
I think Liverpool. I think that they think that they've won the league, and I think that's a bad idea for them. Like the way he celebrated that, as though you weren't 1-0 up against Southampton and you've happened to come back to win 3-2.
Yeah,
was like it was like 10 games left.
They haven't won the league.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Arsenal do that quite a lot, don't they?
Arsenal always
when they
do
start posing for photos after the game on the pitch and messing about like
Salah
it's
taking his shirt off.
Gimmicky. It's because of Arteta.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is where it'll just Mo Salah.
Yes,
Rosette.
We'll obviously come back to this as the game goes on. Back 3, Jay.
Yeah.
Are you excited to see it in action? Are you worried that the players are going to be able to sort of perform it properly within a few days? I know Amorim mentioned about the fact that these are all professional players. Something Ronnie said loads of times about they know innately or sort of they can learn quickly what this means.
Do you know what it is with the
To
back
that
3?
standard?
The back 3 doesn't worry me that much.
Right.
I think Johnny Evans, De Ligt and even Mazraoui, if it is him, can play the back 3. I'm just curious about the wing back situation. Because if you're going to we've got it as Amad Diallo, and I love Amad Diallo, but how often does he play wing back? It's quite new to him, isn't it? Delo, obviously, it's not that dissimilar. No, it's not identically the same, but it's not that dissimilar from the role he plays, but it is a little bit different. So that's the one that I'm more concerned about. It's just how the wide players handle it. I think the back 3, has the telly gone off, by the way? I think Evans, De Ligt and Mazraoui will be okay. I'm just, my only sort of, I say worry's a bit of a strong word, but it might take the wing backs a little while to get used to becoming or being wing backs because it's not something they've done for United.
He did say that, didn't he? He said it's easier just to basically put fullbacks wing back rather than putting wingers there.
Right.
He's got to teach wingers to defend. But I'm pretty sure Maz has played as a right centre half before for Bayern. So
Right.
it's not something
And
that's
I'm with you. I don't worry about him.
Don't worry about him, but it's
I
just
think
about
just to keep the kind of full knowledge, I think on MUTV on United app they've got Dallo as the right centre back. I don't know if they might not know anything either. That's probably just
they probably know less than
someone
us,
who
to be
works
fair.
for United.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jesus wept. Some of the notifications you get from them, it's
Exactly,
like,
yeah. So we don't know whether that's
not one the other day said Teddy Sheringham was just equalised. Penalty referee! Oh my God, check his bank account. Seriously, that's a stonewall penalty and a red card.
Andy Robertson watched
To
it.
be fair, did you see the penalty Liverpool conceded?
No,
It was outside.
Was
the
that
box.
2 yards outside the
VAR
penalty?
gave it still.
Good. That's what I like to see.
We haven't got any conclusive evidence that it was outside the box. It's like, what,
there's
apart
nothing
from
in
the
that.
video evidence.
Nah, but if it wasn't a pen, they would have had to send him off though.
That's true.
Too. So
To be fair, that's never a penalty in a million years. He's just fell over.
Just give it though.
I know. Should still give it.
for the
Which
outrage.
David Coote was
For the
there.
out- yes.
David Coote would give it, wouldn't he?
He's my favourite referee of all time.
Yeah.
It goes David Coote, Pierluigi Cleaner.
He's the only referee that anyone I know has got anything in common with. Like, I know I like some of the things he's done.
I've been there.
And I don't know anything more about any refs
Go on,
to say
man.
anything else about them.
Come on, you pesky
Southampton just
Saints.
attacking a little bit.
Is that
Come
Carl
on,
Walker-Peters
Southampton.
still? Is he still
Yeah,
there?
he's still going in.
Oh,
He's
he's
fell
That's
over.
why he's still
broke
there.
his
I was
own
about
ankle.
to say, I'm surprised he's not left yet. And seen
yeah.
that. Oh my God!
He's
Why
not-
don't you just?
He's an alright player. So.
Why did he dive in so?
Yeah, isn't he? He's not too bad.
Who's Salah?
Yeah,
He's
he's
okay.
okay.
He's all right, isn't he?
They got lucky with him, didn't they? I don't care what anyone
I
says.
think they've got.
They did
that's
like
one of the
they-
luckiest transfers
like-
that's ever
Oh,
happened. It's almost.
Oh,
all
yes!
as well.
Hey, like
We're still on.
it was just.
What are the luckiest transfers in Premier League history? Get your thoughts in the comments. Where no one could have possibly known
The
that this
luckiest-
person would do what they
That's
did.
lucky.
Solskjaer.
The look, I think
harsh.
in
Because we
terms of
wanted Shearer.
in terms of fortune in getting him, Eric. Not that we didn't expect what to do, but that was an off the cuff remark to Howard Wilkinson, who just happened to fall out of him and wanted rid of him, and was idiotic enough to think we were going to sell him Dennis
And
Irwin.
they call us for something.
Dennis Irwin,
Yeah.
which is insane. Can we have probably the greatest fullback the Premier League's ever seen? Yes, nobody's. I'll send him over. Anything else? Fucking dickhead. It's lucky we didn't hang up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we are.
To be honest, that is the worst phone call any
And
manager's
then
ever
they
made,
even
innit?
gave him us for cheap and went,
Yeah.
we'll give him you for cheap, but can you just say it
Pretend he
was
was a million.
1.3
Just
million? Ferguson, you can do whatever you want.
Imagine ringing up someone to try and get Dennis Irwin, and at the end of the phone call, you've sold Americ Canada. That's the worst phone call any manager's ever made.
Just getting off the call out.
What have I
How
done?
did you- have
Did
you got
get
Irwin
Dennis
then?
Irwin? Did you get him? No, I did something
What
else.
did you? Well, did
You don't like when someone gives you change, but they trick you,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
now they've got all
Who
the.
did you get, David
all the
Mack?
notes.
Yeah, I sold Americ Canada.
What? Did we get Keane or something in return? Or, oh, he was even there then. Who did we get? Who did we get? We got
No.
Paul Ince, surely.
Like, the good news is they're going to say it's 1.3 million. The bad
What do you mean they're going to say it is?
The bad news is it in.
What? Imagine getting up. Just waking up the next morning, putting your socks on. Just so good. You can't even look at your wife when you get home that night, can you?
That's so bad. That's like
Just
the
let
sort of
me
thing a
eat in the
United fan would have done.
conservatory. Yeah.
Like, yeah, honestly, like, what else show these?
That's ridiculous.
Not only am I not getting Dennis Irwin, I'm going to sell it to us.
Breaking news in the football realm. Steve Cooper sacked by Leicester.
Stevie Cooper.
Yeah.
Not Stevie.
Okay, no.
Stevie's
Not
gone.
big Stevie Cooper. He's
To be
Euro
fair, they
manager,
have been
really.
atrocious.
Was he Euro coach?
Yeah.
Oh, Ronnie.
You love Stevie Cooper, don't you?
No, good gaffer.
No,
Not gonna
yeah.
lie, to be fair.
Well, you call him Gaffer.
I did. Once gaffer,
still
always
call
a
him
gaffer.
gaffer.
Are you like
Once
Ian
gaffer,
Wright with
always
Glenn
gaffer.
Hoddle? Still
If-
call him.
if you-
You've
No,
done a podcast
wait,
with
you
him.
talk- not the-
If you saw him, would he remember you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would.
You think?
It's a lot of confidence.
Pretty
there.
distinct looking when I was in Liverpool Academy.
Well, so
Why?
Why?
I get you.
Because of his height.
Took me a second there.
Did they ever
Yeah.
ask you to wear a T-shirt with Luis Suarez's face on it?
No.
Did that not filter down to the academy?
Yeah, come
Always say
here.
they
Why
didn't
me?
take, I said it, they didn't take too
Come
kindly
here
to the
one
Constant
second.
United banner.
need
You're getting to
wear
train
it.
with the
No,
first
yeah.
team today.
That must be a
Am
rough
I
lad,
really?
that,
You're warming up for the game.
Yeah.
Get out.
You could come and train with the first team, boy. Come on.
Yeah. Pull on.
People talking about the luckiest transfers in Premier League history.
What? So like, am I going to get 5 minutes or? No.
You
Come
just
on.
make sure you warm up.
Just put the T-shirt.
Yeah.
on.
Just warm up.
But do I have to warm up?
Do you know that
This
your
ain't the
Mac's
normal
going to die,
warm-up
by the way?
t-shirt.
Is that?
This
Yes.
ain't the normal warm-up T-shirt. This ain't.
This
This
no, it
is,
is. Oh, blimey, what's going on there?
I'm not doing a Joe Rogan.
That was off
sniffing
camera as
songs.
well. That would have.
Someone said that Petr Cech's one
It's
of
a
the luckiest
little.
transfers.
It's a little
I don't
fixed
know.
piece for anyone concerned. You know, just clear the
It's a,
airwaves.
Blue. Yeah. Do you know who's quite lucky?
Go on.
In the circumstances, again, was Ronnie.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Because, like, we made that happen straight away. He was going to go Arsenal, wasn't he? Until that game. And then it was like Fergie and David Gill were like, get him now.
Yeah.
And Arsenal already had the deal lined up, so we aren't about to quickly.
And who'd have thought?
Well, I don't think Arsenal really had the deal lined up. They say that about
Yeah,
everyone.
Well,
They have-
the difference with
They
him
said
and
about
Salah-
everyone.
Well,
We had
some
him.
of them they do.
Yeah,
Like, I know
yeah.
what you mean, but like they had like didn't have Ibrahimovic there. Yeah, I saw
No, they
that.
offered Ibrahimovic a second trial and he went, fuck off.
Imagine offering him a second trial.
That was when his Ajax days, right?
Didn't think you do
I'm
that.
not sure.
Didn't Sheffield Wednesday do that with Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
Yeah. I know you are.
What do you need to see more of this to make a decision? I think what is wrong
Apparently,
with you?
he trained in like some like indoor absolute five-a-side fest
Eric,
or something.
yeah, you can find that footage, you know.
Can you?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
My mate's a Wednesday fan, and he was like, I was like, what happened then? He was like, it wasn't a proper session.
It
and
was like a
everything.
five-a-side, and it's like,
Some
all right, let's get you
crap,
on the
yeah.
grass, and he was like, no, you're all right.
Yeah. So I think it was a bit. It was less obvious
We're
than
allowed
you
to
think.
smoke here.
Nice.
Gareth Bale, Southampton. But I think the thing with Ronaldo to United, Bale from Southampton to Spurs,
Yeah.
that's different from the look of the Salah one is.
Look at the draw.
But it
They
not just
were
be
like
good scouting?
17, 18, wonder kids.
Yeah.
Salah was 22, 23. We
Yeah.
kind of knew what he was as a player. And he was a pretty decent winger who did all right for Roma.
Yeah,
Like, and then he went
I
on
get
to
it.
Even
be
then, Klopp didn't
maybe-
want him.
No, what, Julian
he went on
Brandon?
to
So it
be-
was Michael Edwards who said, nah, listen, you really do want him.
It's mad
Which
though.
shows you why recruitment's important and having the right people in place is important, and like not always going by your manager. Whilst your manager should agree, you don't always want to have the manager making those decisions because, like
Yeah.
you see, like sometimes they overlook a player that can win them everything.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Salah was 25 when they got him in.
That's
like
insane.
for a player to go from being a all right European, level winger to
Where was he at?
arguably
Roma?
the best in the world
At Fiorentina.
in the Premier League history in his position.
Is that Fiorentina?
At Roma?
Roma.
That's crazy.
It
Isn't it?
is crazy.
He did play for Fiorentina.
I think he might
Right?
have played for both.
Yeah.
I think he played for Fiorentina before.
Do you know what game?
Did he? He played for
Salah
Basel.
played in. Everyone forgets.
He went on loan
Demba
to
Ba.
Fiorentina.
Demba Ba, yeah.
Because he's celebrating.
Yeah, it's mad that. And whenever you see the footage of him, you think, who's that there? Oh, Mo Salah.
Celebrating, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
looking
crazy,
at his goals per season,
Yeah.
so from when he arrived at Chelsea, even at Basel, it was 10 in a season for 2 years, then 2 in a season at Chelsea, got 9 in 26. Then at Roma, he got 15 goals in 42 games for Roma, then 19 in 41, decent.
So he
And
never
then
played for Fiorentina.
Yeah, on loan from Chelsea.
Okay.
And then he went to Liverpool, and it was 44, 27, 23,
Sure,
31,
man, it's
31,
depressing.
30, 25, and 10
That's
or 11.
like,
or
no
whatever.
one's
What
predicting
is this,
that.
by the way?
The luckiest transfer of all time. Let's get back to Man United.
Kiss Salah's arse day.
Kante.
What the fuck's
Say
going
how
on
lucky
here?
it is.
Jesus.
What, Kante?
Yeah, he's
Kante.
That's the bought him from like the second division in France. or
Yeah.
That's a very lucky one.
And
Yeah.
Riyad Mahrez.
something.
Yeah.
They got Riyad Mahrez, Kante, all at the same time, innit? Go on, Reds. What the Saints?
Yeah,
Free
they're
kick to
quite
Southampton.
lucky, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, because you can't see that one coming, can you?
No.
In any way, shape, or form.
No,
Like,
no.
that's just unreal.
If Luke Shaw comes on today, I'm booing him.
So we need a bit of luck like that.
Yeah.
We're due it,
We are, aren't we?
aren't we?
Thing
Nah,
is,
but-
we even if we made like a signing and did really well, we'd probably end up spent a load of money on him anyway.
That's true.
And also the expectation when anyone comes to United, like when Salah went to Liverpool weren't winning anything, were they? So it was still a bit like, well, who knows?
Yeah.
But when it's United, it's like, well, you've got to fucking do well because
So-
you spent loads of money and you're at United.
Do you still hate Ruben Amorim?
Yeah, I saw this narrative forming in some comments.
You got an agenda against him, innit?
What are you saying that
He's
for?
got one done up.
What's making you say that?
Your comments
Which
about him,
comments?
actually.
Which comments?
All of them.
All
They
of them.
stink. Quite negative.
What have I said?
You're wishing he fails.
When have I said that?
The other day we did wild takes, which are supposed to be positive, and yours was like, "Oh, he's going to get sacked."
Wild isn't positive.
Yeah, it is.
Still attached to tonight,
Yeah, it is.
aren't you?
Nothing to do with that.
It is.
Do you know what it is?
You're bold under
You
that
being
hair,
negative,
aren't you?
saying we're not going to win the league this season. Are you looking at the points tally and going, "There's no way we're going to make up"?
You're being
15
negative and not
points,
putting money on
whatever it
United
is.
winning the league. What's wrong with you?
When we've already lost 4 games. Are you? Is that what?
It's 27 to go, Jay.
I know. Listen,
you know how many points that is?
I've invested 80 for £1.80 in United winning
How
the
many
league.
points is that? 81 points to play for,
Mm.
actually.
Do you know why I've been a bit?
Why
less
do you hate him?
Positive. Because
I hate
it's
him.
because
Is it because he's a bit brown?
Wow.
I'm not going to dignify that.
I'm glad you didn't, son.
The reason I've
I'm
been
proud
a
of
li-
you. Do you know what I
The
mean?
reason
I thought you
I've,
would.
The reason
I'm glad you didn't.
I've been a bit less. I'm very excited, and I think he's a great coach, and I think he's the best coach we could have got. But the reason I've been a bit less sort of delusional than maybe I usually am
Go on.
is because I know how much expectation affects how people review managers.
Oh, so you being positive would make him fail?
But I think if there's at
Who are
least
these Southampton fans that have left
if
already?
there's at least a bit of an understanding that it might not be amazing straight away, then we're less likely to judge him harshly when it isn't. I'm trying to allow him a bit more breathing space than maybe
what we say
will.
Doesn't impact anything. You do realise that?
But not what I say individually. But when everyone's saying, well, the season was there for the taking, we're only 4 points off third, look, we finished sixth in the end, that does happen. And it's not up to me or you or one person, but when a narrative builds that top four is like we should be getting top four this season, and then we don't, people will hold him up to that standard.
What are we without dreaming?
Dream away. I'm dreaming. I think we can get top four, but I just feel like it's become this thing of like, he's going to change everything, it's going to be amazing.
Watch today.
I hope it does.
I don't think, other than Ralph Ragnick, United have had a manager where I didn't think we'd win the league.
What, when they first came in, or at some point during their tenure?
When they first came in.
What about the first 30 minutes on the Ragnick against Palace?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I did. I think I said it. I was at that game. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, all of them. I think under Jose, I said we'd win the league within his first 2 seasons. Yep. Under Van Gaal, after the pre-season, I said we're going to win the league. Watch the run we go on, and we lost the first game against Swansea. You remember?
Yep.
And under Ten Hag, I said this guy's the long-term option that will win us a title.
I agree. And I think Amorim is a long-term option.
Throw enough shit, Jay.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I said the same thing when Wilf McGuinness took over from Busby. I know, you know what I mean? I wasn't that far off.
Was you at that game?
No, I couldn't get a babysitter.
You couldn't get off work. We've got a quote from Amorim talking before the game.
Has he explained his formation or what?
He explains the personnel rather than the formation. He said, I tried to put the players in that have had more time to train. One training is not enough. I want my players to be comfortable. There will be time for everybody during this sequence of games. He also said, I had to use the few sessions of the week wisely. I had Casemiro several days, while I only had Ugarte for one day. So I try and use the players to whom I have passed the most information. It's important.
It's almost like I know what I'm talking about, isn't it?
Yeah. But it is the £50 on United to win the league that does undercut what you've
The Scousers have won. Shock,
Joe,
horror.
We've had this conversation.
Ignore that.
Stop being negative about Ruben Amorim.
I'm going to put a quid on us to win the league.
Look at me on the screen. I have a halo above my head.
Why is that?
All right?
Why is that?
Yes.
Because I speak truth.
Yeah. The Archangel Mako. Because he's known.
Very nice. We had quite a few super chats. Before we get to those, though, Ronaldo.
You got to read it out.
Yeah. When you see that lineup, you see the likes of Evans, De Ligt, Mazraoui, Dalot, Ahmad, etc. Maybe a few people we weren't expecting to see in there, Garnacho and Eriksen.
I'm not worried about Evans. Evans is a baller. I don't think he's put a foot wrong since he's been here, to be fair.
Well said.
Love that.
In both stints.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So I've got belief in him. It's just about where everyone plays. In terms of the actual personnel, it's still a good enough team to beat Ipswich, or it should be. That might be famous last words, but when I'm looking at it, it does almost look like it should be a 4-2-3-1 instead. But we're gonna see how obviously Amorim shakes it up. But even when he did play manage Sporting Lisbon, he had the right wing back naturally being a little bit of a winger type when he used Quenda. So that's maybe how he's going to use Ahmad. But Rashford up front is the interesting choice because he's got 2 number 9s on the bench. But maybe there might be something in Rashford's game that he might see as someone that he wants to be, that striker. But to be fair, you'd think going further on, Rashford would have to drop to either one of the wider areas or one of the 10s. But then, does he really suit either of those positions either? So there's a lot of questions.
With that, because if you give me those list of players, I would assume that it's Garnacho as wing back and Ahmad as the 10. But we've got it, and it seems like other people have got it as Garnacho in front of Ahmad. But Garnacho's, less of a passer, less of a creator.
Diallo is quite good at tracking back and tackling, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And he does it a lot. And Garnacho I love Garnacho, I do, but he is a bit of a liability defensively, and he's been bollocked publicly for that on the pitch. Whereas Diallo, you'll see him sprint 70 yards and make a tackle. Yeah. So if it is to be that, I get your point about who's probably the better suited Diallo, but who's the better suited wing back, Diallo?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think
that's a good point.
I think
Diallo's just better suited.
Yeah, Diallo. Which one do you prefer?
From what I see, I think Ahmad works harder defensively than Garnacho does.
Yeah, no, I agree. I completely agree, bro.
But that doesn't necessarily mean he'll be better wing back than him.
Okay, fair enough.
Because obviously just positionally and It's about switching off. Obviously, we have that problem. Delow's had that problem massively this season.
Delow needs to fix up.
So
Delow's become
and that's my guy as well.
Delow wasn't an issue. I know he's your guy, innit? And he wasn't an issue. Well, this season I feel like he's becoming one. Where if you're the new manager, you're looking at him and going, you know, is he someone I can rely on?
Yeah.
Sorry, if you want to go, sir.
Yeah, we've got some more super chats as well. Shane Gates. Oh no, I read that one. Apologies. Clayton M, which is an interesting one, says British media surprisingly seems to back Ruben. Is there a change to perception, or is it something else? I think that might be referencing the fact that Jamie Carragher did an article about the way Ruben Amorim speaks and the fact that he's very excited by him as a manager. It does seem generally that people are quite enamoured with his charisma and the way that he gets his ideas across. He's a bit younger. He's quite handsome. He's got a bit of aura about him, as people say on social media.
He's got a riz.
He's got a little riz. Oh God, he's got a riz. That made me feel really weird.
That made me feel sick. I think I puked a little bit in my mouth when I said it. I apologise to everyone.
How old are you?
But there does seem to be.
25, Jake.
Does that surprise you?
Dad,
Adam,
you've got
though?
no riz.
There is like this initial thing of like everyone seems to have gone, we like this guy. Everything I see on social media, United fans, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, everyone who comments on Amorim so far is talking about how impressed they are by him. Does that worry you? Do you agree?
No, I agree. I think I also liked how he dealt with Gary Neville. And there was one bit where he went, if I don't get the results, you will be saying stuff about me. And he kind of pointed at him. And then he immediately went, but I don't care about that. Like, I don't care what you lot think about him or the results that he gets or anything like that. So I do think he has got charisma. Mm-hmm. And I do think he's got the right personality.
If you just take the middle three letters out of charisma, what are you getting there?
You get a little Rizzy.
Riz.
He has been known to be called Rizban Amorim.
Go away.
No, Ruben Amoris.
Ruben enamoured by him. Or like. What do you make of that, Jay? Do you think the players are seeing that same thing? Do you think they're going, this is a breath of fresh air, this guy's, more relatable, he seems more personable? How far does that go in terms of actually helping United win matches, do you think?
Someone said he come from Sporting Brisbane.
Nice.
Very nice.
I think it helps him. I think, obviously, you saw the players that fell out with Ten Hag, hadn't they? A lot of them. They weren't happy. He had this reputation of when things were going wrong, just making them work harder, which didn't always sort of translate to results, did it? To be honest with you. And it was telling that when he left, I think Ruud van Nistelrooy got more farewell messages from the squad than publicly anyway.
I think that's embarrassing,
did.
If you're a footballer,
I know, I agree. I don't like that.
Post the tweet anyway.
Yeah,
even if you and Ten Hag weren't best mates.
He won 2 trophies.
Grow up.
I know. It was like, no, you're right, because Kobe Mainoo did it, didn't he, Garnacho? Some of the younger lads did it. Bruno did it, but then you saw a lot of like Rashford, I think, didn't, and Casemiro, I don't think did, unless I'm mistaken. There was a few that didn't, quite senior players, which just sort of indicates they weren't getting along with him. Amorim, for me, the squad is one thing, but he's handling the media well. I like the fact when he did, you spoke about him pointing on Gary Neville. When he came into that press conference with Day and he said, you lot might not believe in the players, but I do. I like that.
He's like,
you lot. You lot. Yeah, that's basically what he did. But he did it with a smile on his face. It wasn't like he was being proper aggy, but there was a little hint of it.
Also, I liked when he went, I'm a dreamer, and he goes, I believe I'm the guy to. Yeah. I believe I am the right, like the chosen one. He didn't go as far as saying he's the special one.
No.
But it was very much like, I believe in myself.
I've got
I
that
might
quote.
not have the European Cup that Mourinho came to England with, but I believe in myself.
He said, call me naive, but I truly feel that I'm the right man at the right moment. I could be wrong, but the earth will turn and the sun will rise again.
So good,
it doesn't matter, and I'm not worried about that. I truly believe I'm the right guy for this club.
Mate, the earth will turn and the sun will rise again.
He had that written down, innit?
Yeah, he did.
Had to.
Yeah. That's so good.
He had his phone there, he's like, I truly believe.
But it's like
someone in the back of the press line.
The earth will turn.
Next card.
And the sun will rise again.
Very nice.
But Cristiano Ronaldo's spoken about him as a player though, and he said he nicknamed him the poet in it because he used to always speak, and when he did speak, it was always from the heart, and it was quite poetic in what he would say. So he's been that as a player, and I think you've got to be able to rally the troops. This is annoying me, them going ahead and then losing.
Let's be honest. Southampton were never the team. I thought they might get a draw today, but
I know no one cares, but Steve Cooper getting sacked as well. That's putting more pressure on him, innit? Is it Russell Martin? Thank you.
Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
Do you see that keeping, by the way, for the equaliser?
What?
I mean,
Very strange, isn't it?
again, there's some bank accounts that need checking here.
Oh, why's that guy playing everyone on side?
No, but it's this bit.
What's this here?
What?
What is that? What is that? What are you doing? Fuck off.
What was that?
Do you know what? I'm sorry, I've got family with Southampton fans, but I'm with you, Mako. I hope they get relegated.
Yeah, I hope they go down.
Just because of that.
Yeah.
Yes,
just because of that.
It's like,
That's
remember-
how, you know me
do you remember-
long enough now.
Remember when Leicester were winning at Anfield and Wout Faye scored 2 own goals?
Yeah.
Hated him since.
Really?
He's a little moron.
Yeah.
Cretin.
Blimey.
I mean, he was out around Liverpool that night as well, celebrating.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah, apparently.
Couple of players we did mention before, Garnacho and Rashford, but in particular, they seem to be the players that usually start for United that have got less obvious places in a 3-4-3. Do you know what I mean? Like Garnacho and Rashford's normal
a great
position
point, that.
don't really exist in this
I'm
new,
not taking a mick,
in this
it
new
is.
format. Where do you think they fit in?
Risby babes.
Risby babes. we're getting dangerous here now.
Yes.
Let's just stop.
Where do you think they fit in going
Sorry.
forward? And are they going to have
Marcus
to
and
prove
who, sorry?
themselves? Marcus and Garnacho.
Yeah, Marcus is a funny one because if you look at that now on the screen, like Marcus in that Fernandes role is kind of where he was shining under Ten Hag in that first season, that sort of area.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? On that sort of left-hand side, not quite out on the wing, not quite as a striker, in that sort of little area. But it is different.
Yeah.
This is more of like a 10 sort of than it was of an inverted winger, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So, I don't know with Marcus. I just don't personally see him as a 9 long term. No. I think where Bruno Fernandes is today is if Marcus is going to shine under Amorim, where he needs to sort of stake his claim. Whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. I think the one thing that Marcus has got going for him, he's got the ability. I don't think anyone and he's got a lot of critics, Marcus Rashford, but I don't think anyone says he's not a good player. I think it's his consistency, his attitude that always comes up, whether he wants to be here. But if he can play to the best of his ability, then there's no doubt he can smash it. Whereas some other players you might look at and go, have they got it in him? With him, it's just he doesn't do it often enough. And this whole cycle of one bad season, one good one, he needs to get out of that.
And the thing with Rashford as well is he's not massively a sort of creator, but he is someone that has consistently got a decent number of assists when he's done well. He's got double digits assists regularly. He's not like he's getting 25 goals, 3 assists. He's getting 10, 11 assists when he's having his good seasons. So maybe he can play in that inside forward role. I think the only thing that I question a little bit is Amorim likes his players to make those runs in behind and cut the ball back for the striker. Obviously the 10s get goals as well, but that's a crucial thing is those cutbacks. And will Rashford and Garnacho change their game to do that? That would be my biggest concern.
I get your point there. And the weird thing is as well, and it's like we've all got carried away. We're all doing it. We're all looking at everything, and it's like, okay, what's it going to be? It might take months till Lee knows what's going on with some of these players. Like,
exactly.
It's not like you can't come in now in November with a team that's in the bottom half. I know we're only 4 points off the top 4, but we're still in the bottom half of the table, and then just go right. Marcus Rashford needs you to play in a role you've probably never really played before. Amad Diallo, ditto, Garnacho, whatever. It could take a long time, but a little while. So you might not see the real fruits of this until towards the end of the season. I just hope that, like you were saying there, Joe, about fans being patient. I hope fans are patient because it can turn quickly with United fans.
Yeah.
Henry Winters tweeted 4 minutes ago, United's defensive shape in the warm-up has been Ahmad and Dalot wide with Mazraoui, Dillit, evans in the
That's
middle.
how we've got it. On it, as always. Well done, production team.
Yeah, very
we
nice.
have look, how many's watching?
5,000.
Can we have some subs, please, people? Hey, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 300,000. Forgive me. 800,000.
We don't want to go backwards.
Yeah, let's not go to 300,000 because that'll be a disaster. Let's go to 800,000.
And like the video as well, because like I said, there's 5,000 watching. There's not even 500 likes. So let's
What?
get to 1,000
Are you serious?
likes.
If we get to 1,000 likes, we win.
Yeah, that's true.
That's factual.
We've agreed that with the Premier League. We've got
There's
some more.
Ruben.
We've got some more super chats as well. If we can get some quotes from this sent over as well, please, that'd be good.
Got Axel right back for them.
Axel Twanzebe.
Twanzebe.
Axel. Remember that chant was so good.
Yes.
Axel. He looks good.
Coach Zach says, what happened to Leach? Not even on the bench. Sure is the only
injured. He was injured.
That's
Why he didn't play for.
It was a hip injury supposedly.
For Argentina,
Yeah. There we go.
I've seen a lot of people commenting about Ugarte. Obviously, he's had 1 day in training.
He did say that.
Since
He
his
said
return.
it. Yeah, the manager's addressed that.
So yeah, that's been addressed by the manager.
Yeah. First managerial outfit, Adam. He's gone for the sort of cashmere crew neck, light grey piece. Thoughts on that? We expecting a suit, perhaps maybe a duffel?
He can wear what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it looks
good? I mean, he rocks it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The other day we seen him walking around town with just a hoodie and a nice little puffer coat on.
Yeah.
I was like, is that me?
He's your on that.
Yeah, is that me
Joshua
walking down?
Bellwater with a super chat says, why is McCullough here and not with the rest of the coaching team? That was your plan, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've already followed one of the coaching staff on Instagram. I'm going to try and befriend him a little bit. I'm going to buy all the training gear as well for when we go on pre-season tour. Try and blend in, into them. And the good thing is as well, their tan will fade soon because once you've been living in Manchester for a month or two, you're going to lose that.
Tell me about
so we'll be about the same tone, beard. I've got to work on my Portuguese. I've got as far as
Are you going to have an hairdo
obrigado.
like that? Are you going to have the little things at the top like he's got?
No, I can't grow that much.
Are you going to start pretending you're Portuguese?
Yeah, I am going to start pretending I'm Portuguese, yeah. I'm going to be like Shanta Ronaldo, remember him?
No.
Remember the guy that used to just pretend he was Ronaldo on Twitter?
Where was he Portuguese?
Yeah, he even like roped his like little brother into like pretending to be
Was he
Cristiano
He was
Ronaldo
from
Jr.
Waste.
Was it?
Like, proper used to think he was Ronaldo, you know.
That was fantastic.
Like, and Ronaldo would post something and then he'd post the same thing with like him in the picture though.
That's fantastic.
So I'm going to be Shanta Ruben.
Yeah, brilliant. We're seeing the footage here. It looks like it's Evans left centre back, Delict centre back, Mazraoui right centre back. How we had it on the graphic.
Watch how much questions I get in the press conferences.
I hope you do.
It's Simon Stone. You're not getting the first question anymore. I'm sorry.
I love that. Just take over.
Yeah. Well, we need to get you a Portuguese name though, don't we? That you can sort of play. What character?
But you know what? Some Indians are Portuguese, like the Goan ones.
Is that true?
Yeah, there's like Goa's like a Portuguese colony in it. Let's not talk about that. But
a
lot of Portuguese people there.
A lot of
Portuguese Indians.
Yeah.
So like I got a friend who's a Goan, like Portuguese Indian. His name's De Souza.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. Adam De Souza.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
I think I have to lose Adam though because
why?
That's not very Portuguese.
What is Adama Portuguese?
Ooh.
Adama Souza? Is that word? De Souza?
But then I'm thinking of Adama Traore as a knob.
Yeah. Do you not like him?
No, he's a useless.
I don't mind him because he whenever we play against him, he doesn't actually do anything. Everyone shits it from him, but he doesn't actually get any goals or assists. He just runs a lot, covered in baby oil.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted that, you could let some of those blokes out your house, couldn't you?
Nice. Oh, nice.
Just because I'm thinking of Family Guy.
Yeah, I love that. Do you know what I love about that, right? I saw the glint in his eye as he thought of that joke. About 10 seconds before he said it, he's like a little glint. I thought, here we go.
No one knows what they're doing there. They could be doing anything. It might just be to get into the
just on the Martinez front, by the way. I know we were talking about him. Laurie Whitwell said, I don't know if we mentioned this. It was the back problem he picked up against Leicester, which has been the issue that has kept him out.
Adao. People want me to go by Adao.
Yeah, people saying Adao.
Adao.
Yeah, Adao De Souza.
That's quite nice actually.
De Souza's a class name.
So I need to get my initials on my thing.
Yeah.
So what are you going to have? ADS?
That sounds like a disease, doesn't it?
Does it? We've got some super chats. Captain says, Captain Steak Bake, sorry, apologies. Profile picture, Steak Bake.
Missed out the best
says,
bit.
Ruben the Portuguese poet. Simon Doyle says 4-1 win, 21 is coming. We ain't got to the predictions yet, but thank you very much, Simon. Ed Fallon says won't be long before the press start on Amorim. Yes, exactly.
Well,
we've got his back.
Our job is to stick up for him.
I agree.
As Fergie said, your job is to stand by this manager. And you've got the wrong manager.
And you still stand by David Moyes for that reason, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what, yeah?
Is his contract ended yet?
I'm going to be on Match of the Day 2 tonight, yeah? Just letting everyone know. So, just,
do check it out, genuinely.
Check me out, tweet me, at me.
You've shown us the footage, and it's very good.
And
it's really good.
There's that bit where Fergie goes, your job now
is
to stand by Ruben Amorim.
Good lad.
It doesn't say that.
He did.
He did.
We got Fergie in to record it.
Play that footage back from 2013.
No,
imagine if you played it and he actually had said
I've got
Ruben
such
Amorim and no one
pull,
noticed.
actually. I text Fergie and I said, can you do me a little voice note for this thing I'm doing? And he said, Sam.
Really?
Son,
that's fantastic.
No worries. Yes, Mac, how's it going? I've not spoken to you for ages.
Oh, wait, listen, less of the chit chat, Sir Alex.
Do you know what I mean?
Parag says, just joining now. Are we sure it's a 3-4-3? It looks like it, yeah.
I hope so.
We saw them defending some drills with a sort of 3 at the back / 5 at the back in the warm-up, and every outlet has got it as a 3. So, yeah, it looks like it. Cantona will save the world with a super chat. Today has felt like Christmas. Can't wait for it to get going. Me too. I don't know if I usually burp up sick on a Christmas, but I just did then. Vincent McDonald says Garnacho is left wing back, Dallo right wing back, and Ahmad is a right side number 10. That was all up in the air, wasn't it? We did mention.
We don't know, do we?
We're not sure
What's
yet.
going on?
Nah, he didn't look like that in the warm up. He showed like a little bit of the setup, and it looked like Ahmad was on the right.
Yeah, I thought so.
And Dallo was on the
Kieran
left.
McKenna, don't you dare today.
I know. Come on, mate.
Don't.
You can tell he looks pretty smug.
I will find you.
Yeah, and I will offer you the United job. Andrew Chowder says all war is magic.
Chowder.
Do you like Ed Sheeran?
That was a great quote, you know. That is one of the all-time quotes on Stretford Paddock.
Thank you. Sorry, Adam's just praising something I said. One second.
All right, sorry.
Say that again.
What was his all-time quote?
I don't repeat myself
on
demand. Sorry, move on.
I'll read it out again.
Go on.
All war is magic and that.
All right, yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Ed
Do you
Sheeran.
like Ed Sheeran?
He seems like a decent bloke, doesn't he?
I like Ed
listen to his
Sheeran.
music
Yeah.
particularly.
I saw Ed Sheeran when, like, there was like 100 people in the room. Like, it was quite sick.
Really?
Yeah, I like Ed Sheeran. He's a G.
When you say, was it a gig? Or
Yeah,
were
like
you
a
just
gig,
in
but it was
were you
like at an institute. You know,
were
like
in a Hollister
H&B
or
Institute.
Really?
It was like, maybe there was more than 100, but it was like early days Ed. Giving my age away.
He was a big advocate for the grime scene as well,
SBTV,
yeah.
Smoky Bars.
He
Him and Jamal Edwards were good friends.
He seems like a decent
without
bloke,
Jamal
doesn't he?
Edwards and YouTube, Ed Sheeran isn't who he is right now, which is one of the biggest artists in the world, really.
I like any excuse I can to use the word megastar.
Yeah.
He's a global megastar. I
He
love
is a
saying
global megastar.
He is actually, isn't he?
He is Mr.
What is he?
Worldwide.
He's a megastar.
Global megastar.
Global
correctly,
megastar.
yeah. Well done. We've got 10 minutes till kick-off. Score predictions, please. It's the first game
Are we
under
global
Amorim.
megastars?
Massively.
Are we?
Mate.
Global megastars.
Easily.
Yeah, big time. Get your score predictions in. Scoreline
smirking at?
and scorers, please.
We are. You are.
We're
Remember that.
global megastars, mate. I got recognised in Wales twice.
That's true.
Really?
I won't doubt
That's a foreign country. So,
Really?
yeah.
That's cool, that, isn't it?
My cousins live there.
Jay? Yeah, I met you 8 times. Oh, yeah, no, I thought it was you. You're my cousin. Oh, no, yeah, sorry, mate, yeah.
Still can't.
Adam McCullough, how's this game going down? Talk me
Man United
through
are
it.
winning 4-1.
Beautiful.
I said it yesterday. Say it again today. This is the start of something.
Do you know what? I can't cope
This
if we
is the
don't win
start
today
of
with his
something.
mood.
Oh,
Do
mate.
you know how moody he's going to be if we don't win?
Oh, mate.
We're gonna have to take this off him and let him go.
I'll launch it at the
explode.
TV, you know.
Absolutely.
You know when you
wild.
see those videos and you think, have they destroyed the TV really, or because it's a video and stuff?
No, it's like no. It's
I will
real.
actually
Adam
destroy
McCall
the
really
TV.
did smash the studio up. What about you?
Who's scoring, sorry?
Sorry.
Rashford's going to get a brace. Bruno and Johnny Evans.
How's the game going to go? Are we going to control the pace?
We're just gonna
the
smash 'em
possession?
up.
Just smash them up.
Yeah, early doors.
Yeah.
Bish,
Smash.
bash, bosh. Real good
Bish,
nosh.
bash, bosh. It's done.
Real good nosh. Jay?
Yeah, I agree with him.
Ronaldo?
Original thought, innit?
I'll go with that. No, I think we'll win. What
They're
did I
going to
say?
pay out my bet.
Oh,
after
you
this.
didn't do the preview with me, did you? I was
No.
going to ask you what I said in the preview. I can't remember.
It doesn't matter because everything's changed.
All right, looking at that team, I'll go 4-2 United.
Ooh.
Who's scoring?
Goal fest.
I think Amad Diallo will get a couple and Bruno will get 2.
And you see Ipswich scoring twice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Set
Ronaldo?
pieces. Just
Nah,
a
and
bit of
also
lottery in it.
It's a promoted side at home against United.
Their
Their World Cup
We'll
final.
have the moments. Do you
Their
know what I
first
mean?
20 minutes, they're going to be at 100 mile an hour.
And then
Yeah.
we'll put them in the place.
Ronnie, what are you
I
thinking?
think 3-1. I think they do score, but I think we win 3-1.
Yeah, you go.
I'd say Rashford, brace, and I'll go Casemiro with the other one because he seems to be our biggest goal scoring threat every time he plays for some reason.
Yeah, he does.
What about you, son?
I think that we'll win, but I think we're not going to score a load of goals. I'm going to go 2-0.
Okay, settle for that.
I'm hopeful that we can keep a clean sheet, hold possession well.
negative.
What did you say?
Just so negative.
No, what
Joe,
was your
why don't you
prediction?
like Amorim?
I love
Why
this.
don't you like
It's
Amorim?
weird, this, isn't it? The one time I'm not sort of like completely just delusionally excited. I mean, I'm excited, delusionally optimistic. everyone's like, oh, you're negative. I just don't want everyone to.
You're the guy
down
You're the
based on
guy that
expectations.
sticks up for and defends everyone.
But that's the thing.
That's
I will do
and that's
that.
not, contrived. That's who you are. You do it naturally.
I will stick up for him. I think he's great. I think he's the right guy to win stuff for United. I just don't want to put too much pressure on his first season because the reason he's manager in the first place is because this season's gone so badly that we had to sack the manager. Let me get some people's predictions first. Edwin Andrade 5-0. Afele Nace. Afelele, sorry, Nace says 3-0 clean sheet against Ipswich is a must. Saul says 4-2 United. Captain Steak Bake says 5-0. Paulio Cantanario says, come on United. Sam Smiler.
That could be my Portuguese name.
Paulio Cantanario.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's a class name.
Nomad Joe says somehow the scoreline will be 3-4-3. He doesn't know how,
Love
but
that.
it's going to happen. Gordy B666 says 4-1. 2 from Rashi, 1 from Nacho, 1 from Ericsson. Tom Hartley says
Ericsson,
2-0
that's a shout.
Mazraoui hat-trick. Ian McDonald says 5-0 United, Rashford 4, Ahmad 1.
I mean, if Mazraoui's going to earn that statue that Jay said he's getting, he's going to have to score.
He's on course for it. Do you know what I mean?
He is
He's
on
got to
course
see
for
how
it.
the season ends.
Craig, who's been a member for 26 months, thank you very much, Craig, says 5-0 FC, let's go. Oh, God, I'd love that. Jay Yates says SBS. What does that mean?
Special boat service. Have you not listened to Stephen Howson in any of the podcasts you ever do? With him?
Right,
I never listened to Stephen
You're
Howson.
right.
I have
that
one
it is
rule.
special boat service. But when I read the next 3 things I'm about to read, I think it cannot be special boat service. It says SBS.
Start bench Sal.
That's it. Start bench
Right,
Wout Faes.
Well, he's Sal because he's a little knob.
we've already established that.
Titus Bramble, Pascal Sigan.
Start Titus Bramble.
Yes.
Bench Sigan.
Yeah.
Sal Wout first
I
because he's a Liverpool.
Bramble had
legend.
an absolute clanger in him, but could
Bramble was
be
very
all right.
good at one point.
Bramble weren't as bad as people made out.
No,
He became a figure of fun, but he wasn't
After
that
that,
bad. Pascal Sigan.
Heskey was great and then became.
Was it Sigan when we beat Arsenal 6-1?
No, it was
Dwight York,
Senderos.
or was it Stepanovs?
Ooh.
I think it was either. I always get
No,
Stepanovs.
Sigan 6-1, Senderos 8-2.
Right, yeah.
Is that it?
It might be. Sigan, or it was Stepanovs or Sigan in that 6-1. I always get mixed up. Who had, I think it was, the commentator said that's the worst performance by a professional footballer I've ever seen.
God.
Little did he know what was to come.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, stay in your seat, son.
Yeah.
But it was like, he was at fault for like 4 of the goals.
Oh, there's our Sam.
Titus
Hope he has a
Bramble
bad one today.
It did have an absolute clanger in
He's
him,
a
though,
good lad,
Bramble.
though.
Oh, yeah.
As
No, he did.
as
But
went
it
on,
became
did.
a thing, didn't it? Where it was
Yeah.
like, Bramble is a
He became a
disaster
joke,
and
didn't he?
he's
Yeah.
terrible. And he wasn't as bad.
No.
Sam Morsey watches us, his Ipswich captain.
There we go.
He loves the Paddock.
Is he watching
Yeah,
now?
good lad.
He is. Hopefully, he gets sent off and he has time to watch.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam, but I want you to have a bad one today.
Cameron S says big 5-0 for me. Love when Adam's on. The vibes are always immaculate. So
Yeah,
ready.
you wait for 10 minutes into this game.
Yeah,
You
when
wait
he's
days
on.
of Ipswich go ahead.
So
The
ready.
stream gets shut down.
You just see a chair coming at that camera there. So ready for Ruben's red and white army. I'm so excited. I hope it feels different, don't you?
know, man.
Just hope it got a little juice to it. Gustavo Sanford.
Can you say that sentence again?
Hope it's got a little juice to it. Gustavo Sanford.
before that.
Did we already have a prayer for the match, lads? Do we need one? Adam?
No, not now. No.
We don't waste prayers around here.
Yeah, we do prayers in time of need, and it's not a time of need because we're just going to smash him. Yeah, don't worry.
A time of need is a
Can't
time
force
indeed.
it, you know.
Yeah.
We're not Arsenal.
We've got
fans.
100% success
We don't
rate
see
with
that one
prayers
thing
as well.
works and then we just do it every week.
That's true.
You know, just because.
Yashas.
Don't shake his hand, Anana. You did?
Yashas in the super chat says Joe is a superstar. Met him in Vietnam. Top lad. 3-1 win. Thank you.
See, global super mega star. You've
Yeah,
smashed
he's
it.
Global
Vietnam.
mega.
Spotted in Vietnam.
That's far away.
I don't like the TV's gone off again.
Hey,
I don't like to talk about things like this because it's a bit. Oh, look at me! But remember how mental Bangkok was? It Bangkok or Singapore?
Singapore.
it's when you
That
lot were
was
there and I
mental,
wasn't there.
Yeah, it was actually.
That was actually mental, innit?
Yeah, it's crazy. It
That
so,
was
it
crazy,
so
man.
cool that.
Shit, man.
That's the most mental thing that's ever happened
Really?
in
Ju-
all my life.
Joshua Bowater. Bruno to score and assist, and he'll be well on his way to that Player of the Month. I mean, it's for next month. It's for December.
Not bring
but
that up
he's-
again. That's the closest we've ever come to an actual row on this
No,
channel.
it'll be good that because when he wins it, then I can.
Yeah, because he set up the video, yeah. So you'd assume he'd have
Here we
3
go.
good wild takes, right? And he comes out with next week we'll have a Monday, and then also Bruno's going to win Player of the Month. And you're thinking, hold on, I've actually put some effort in here. I'll put my neck on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outrageous
Outrageous wild takes. Not Bruno's going to win player of the month.
But much like Jaguar's rebrand, Adam.
Oh, horrendous. What are they doing?
What are we talking about?
Change of the logo and that.
3 days after the video came out, whose wild take are we talking about? Mine, innit? Maybe it was the wildest of them all. To go gentle. To go soft. Maybe I actually had the wildest take out of anyone, mate. All this, we're going to win a trophy. Everyone knew you were going to say that. We're still talking about mine. Yomi Nelson says 5-1, Rashi hat-trick, Bruno and Ahmad goals. We're all getting carried away, aren't we?
Yeah, what's the point of being a United fan if you can't get carried away with a new manager? That's like the only thing to do nowadays.
Yeah. Every 2 years we get carried away again.
You always go soft, says Tom Warwick.
How dare you? At some point I do, yeah. Because otherwise it'd be in
it'd be a problem. Like
Have you ever actually, right, Maka, truthfully, right?
What are you about to say?
Post Fergie.
Do you want to whisper it to me?
No, come on, we're all right. It's not bad. Post Fergie, what's the most you've actually thought? 21, it's happening. Post Alex Ferguson, what's that one moment, like the 1 week, one day, one game where you thought it's happening?
When we were winning against Everton,
yeah, you thought this is it. This is it.
Happening.
Yeah, I agree.
We were top on New Year's Day under Solskjaer. Yeah. I thought we were going to win.
Ollie was the one.
And then that Everton game we were watching and we were winning it and we were like, oh yes.
And then I knew after that draw that we were going to win the league. What is that? What was yours, Joe?
Yeah, that season when we finished second under Jose, I never thought we were going to win the league that year.
Not even when it was 4-1 FC.
No, I didn't. It was too early on. It was too early. 4-0 FC didn't go on for long enough.
No, okay.
Being top on New Year's Day, I thought, if you're top on New Year's Day, you're in with a shout of winning the league. You can't say you're not.
No, 100%.
And then Pogba got injured, and I don't know what happened.
Bailly got injured. He was flying at the time.
Yeah. And it all fell apart.
Was it 4-4? 3-3?
I think we lost.
It was 4-4 under Fergie, innit?
Yeah.
That 3-3, oh my God. It was like someone died in this room, wasn't it?
He brought on Tuanzebe, didn't he?
Yeah, he gave the foul away.
Yeah.
Oh, if Liam Delap's going to score today, isn't he?
Yeah. Good player.
But I did say 4-1. So
he's got 6 goals on it.
Yeah, they got a few decent players.
Don't call my name. Don't call my name.
Nervous now.
You know,
can we just go back to when he was just being?
I am nervous, mate. I'm nervous.
Yeah. Because you wanted to. It's like how badly you wanted to go well.
Let's keep an eye out. What are you expecting to see in terms of patterns off the ball?
Look
more
at him.
running, more work.
I think
what jacket is on today?
It's basically a toss-up.
Yeah.
Especially now that back threes aren't too common.
How do you think he feels right now?
He seems...
It's like the time for talking is over.
Looks locked in.
It's like, once a boxer enters the ring after the ring walk, it's like, oh, this is real. I am actually Man United manager now.
I know. And it's such a big start as well because it's a winnable game, but one that
it's also a losable game.
Yeah, I know. It's like he needs to win this really.
Come on, Red.
Not for any real benefit or nothing bad's going to happen.
I hope you're ready for a title charge because we are in one.
Fucking hell.
Ruben Amorim's mighty Red Army.
Good luck, everyone.
Ronnie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Strap yourself in, boy. Are you ready? Get yourself strapped in, lads.
Strap on, boys.
I knew that was coming. As soon as you said strap, you walked into.
Right, we're kicking off.
Filth.
This is real.
I know, man.
This is it.
I also put United
now
to win this game.
Right, we're not winning. Shy. Get rid.
Get rid of Amorim.
Go and win that. Oh no.
Oh my God, Casemiro.
Oh my God, it's all kicking off.
Whee. Got the ball back.
I don't like this anymore. I feel worse now than I felt for like 6 months.
Because there's something to lose now.
I know.
Yeah, this is it now.
It's like not
again. It just deflates everything if we don't win today.
I know it does. I
know it's not.
It's
in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter.
No, but
Axel, don't you?
It'd be so nice just to be able to start, even if you just rely on a bit of luck or anything, just get a win.
I'm not bothered. A win is the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Can't get that down.
Okay, Ericsson.
Played. Well done. Mazraoui. Played.
Up, back.
Unlucky.
Through. Go Garnacho and Bruno running off.
What are his goalkeepers usually like? That's one of the things that hasn't really been spoken about.
That's a good point.
Does Onana fit his style of play, do you think? I don't know the answer to this question, I'm just asking it.
I think he does like to play out from the back. Sure, but I don't know exactly who.
Played, lads!
That's good.
Who was that with the inside ball there? Bruno.
Not sure.
Come on, man.
This run there.
Got Dallo at the back there. Dallo at the back post. Cross it.
Go on, Stretford! Yes! Come on!
the fucking 20 seconds.
Look at him coming straight on. Look at that.
Oh my God.
I'm not even
That's class,
one for Ruben.
That's ridiculous. Dallo did fantastic.
I might love him.
Diallo, sorry, not Dallo. Diallo.
This was a run.
Rashford anytime.
Good lad.
Look at that.
-1.
Ahmad does phenomenally well here, breaking down the right hand side. There's 3 men in the box to cross
what
to,
a goal.
and it just goes to the first man in Rashford.
Ahmad Diallo was excellent there.
He does brilliantly.
Look at
And
him.
who was that with the
touch.
pass inside? Bruno or Mazraoui?
I didn't notice. I didn't see. Great cross, good touch from Rashford.
Yes.
And that's what you can do when you've got
this
men
is
running
so
onto the ball.
Fucking easy.
Just toes it into the ground past the keeper.
It's all right, man.
Oh my God.
Thoughts, Ronaldo?
You shouldn't celebrate that because he went to a New York game.
No celebration.
that's
Next
true,
game,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Mate, Sky have had the money out of that one, haven't they?
Yeah,
Fucking hell, mate. I'm sick of hearing about
I
it.
love
How
his
did he
answer to
mention that?
Yeah, I did.
He went,
it was
we
a
can't
great
blame
answer.
the players because the club allowed them that time off.
Yeah.
He needed that, man.
But I wouldn't allow them to
He needed that
He
goal.
sort of said he didn't like it without in any way blaming the players, which I thought you couldn't have answered that better
Nah,
personally.
it was class, that.
Yeah, it was. And that's the sort of thing that if your English isn't perfect, it's really hard to navigate. Even if it is, it's really hard to navigate your way through that answer, and he did it really well. 1-0 Marcus Rashford after a minute and a half. United's first attack of the game, really. And it was really good to see how we actually had energy and runners going at Ipswich there when we
We
had
had
the
like
ball.
4 people in the box.
Yeah, we did.
When the
That's
ball
mad, that, innit?
went in.
Yeah, Ahmad was
Such
crossing
an
it to
instant difference.
3 people, which is obviously good to see. Bit of energy in the
Marcus
final
Rashford
third.
is Mac Bottom Bridge.
Oh, he's gone for the switch there. Is that Ahmad? Yeah, it's a back 5 definitely in it. I know everyone said it would be, but it's Dallo left back, Evans,
What a start.
Delict,
Good feet.
Mazraoui. You've even got Casemiro dropping a little bit now as well. Well done. I wonder how we'll keep the ball, because that was very much a counter-attack, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was
it
just
was.
straight up the other
Transition.
end. So far, and we're 3.5 minutes in, but Ipswich have had all the ball except for our goal. It'll be interesting to see how we keep it when we do get it, because that was a big thing that Amorim spoke about in that interview, wasn't it? About how we lose the ball too easily, and then it's hard to press constantly when you keep giving the ball away. So it'll be interesting to see how we keep it and how we try and do it. Yeah, we're sitting in.
That was such a good chant, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It
Yeah,
was
it
a
was.
good chant, that, isn't it? It is
the
sad,
best
that.
vibes.
Oh yeah, those that line spell, however long it was,
No,
was
that was
so
the
good,
best
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
And then the PSG night.
Oh mate,
That was insane. That.
it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that might. I think that might be the best I've felt since Sir Alex.
Yeah.
That night, and then the FA Cup's final last year is my top.
I watched that with
defending.
Ryan Giggs, you know.
I remember.
Yeah, the PSG game.
Yeah. I watched
And he
the...
called it, didn't he?
I
His
watched-
prediction was spot on.
I watched
He
the
said
10-hour
3-1.
game
Did he?
where they beat Real Madrid in the Bernabeu with him, because we travelled from Cape Town to Johannesburg
Love
with
Johannesburg,
like the
mate.
European Cup.
Wow,
It's not bad,
Quite,
is it?
It's quite good, that, isn't it?
that's really cool.
That was amazing that night.
Corner to Ipswich, headed away by Casemiro. That's a
Casemiro.
foul, ref. It's a
Casemiro,
foul
yeah.
there.
Is it Anthony Taylor, the referee?
It looks like it could be. It
balls
also
enough,
looks
doesn't
it
it?
could be.
Craig, who fouled there and won that again?
There's the one.
Below? No,
Is it?
Johnny Evans. Mate, Johnny Evans, you know. What a man.
He is class, isn't he, Johnny Evans?
Yeah.
Let's have it right. He just is.
Played.
Well done.
Well done
Right,
there.
Now what? Well
That's
done.
it.
See the logo immediately.
Yeah.
As soon as we won the ball back, the low's out.
Sprints out. The thing with Dallo that I think will at least, I don't know if he'll ever be replaced or whatever. I know he's had some mistakes this season, but he's definitely up for it, isn't he?
He's also-
he'll be obsessed with trying
you can
to get the
train
best
him
out of
and you
himself.
can
That's what I'm
coach him.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very
What's the word?
coachable.
Is malleable the word?
Yeah,
Go on.
and he's,
Is that the word?
he's really going to go for it with whatever you tell him.
Oh, what
to
a
do.
ball.
And he's done well
Gone.
there.
Oh, it's a shame he couldn't take that.
It's okay. Now what?
Here's Diallo again.
Fucking
class.
Go on,
son.
now.
Run at him.
Ericsson's on.
Ping!
Ericsson. Doink!
Doink.
Oh, I thought that was in.
Who said Ericsson was going to score today?
I don't know.
Someone in the chat, or
Yeah,
was it?
someone in the
Was it?
chat.
No, it wasn't me. Loads of space on the edge of the box there, and it's a yard wide in the end. But
do better.
he probably should have done a little bit better. Yeah,
Really?
completely open shot.
Right
Yeah.
there. At least at the target, but still, don't matter.
Yeah.
Greatest of
It's good that we've had the ball basically twice, and had 2 clear shots, both from those 2 attacks, which is good. But we could do with holding on to it a little bit more because they're going to make stuff if they keep the ball. Smodix. With the shot there. What are you laughing at?
I've never heard his name pronounced like that.
How do you pronounce it?
Smodich.
Yeah.
So he's Irish.
You
as well.
put the dick in his name.
No,
You proper
I
put it
just
in
shone
there.
a light on the dick in his name. It was always there. Kieran McKenna there, obviously. What would you be thinking if he was United's manager now? Would you
Fucking hell.
Would you
How
be
did
up
we
for
get here?
Would you? Would you think that would
When
be
I was linked with him out of all them
Yeah.
names, he was preferable to me than some of the other names.
Yeah,
Not
like
gonna
Gareth
lie.
Southgate,
Yeah,
Thomas Frank.
100%. I was like, we're going to take a punt. Why not just take an absolutely wild one
Yeah.
rather than let's go with someone who we probably know isn't going to work.
Yeah.
But it would have been a bit too soon, if we're being brutally honest. For a 30, what
Yeah.
was he, 32, 33?
Something like that.
Yeah, manager's come in who's never managed a top flight. That would have
Go
been a big ask.
Lucky.
Bit of space there.
Go on, Marcus.
There's good strength there.
Keep going.
See, it'd be interesting to see how
Put
we
him
press
under.
now. And in what ways, where do we force them to play the ball?
Oh.
He's done well
Played
there.
the old goal. Oh, it's Johnny, sorry.
Just
lucky
enough.
son. He's good
Hutchinson,
in.
good player, Hutchinson. Man.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
from Chelsea, isn't he?
Yeah.
Crossing from Ipswich,
Ah!
and it's gone all the way through.
Fuck.
I think it's a throw into United there. No one got a touch at all,
You
did they?
touched that.
Dangerous cross that. But never actually really close to anyone, was it?
No, I don't think it was. Just having a look now on the
Put it in a
replay.
good area,
From the
but
right-hand
no one
side
was
here.
ever near it. Really.
We were lucky DeLitt never fancied getting a bit of that.
No.
Yeah.
Probably would have ended up in his own net.
Throw into Ipswich. 10 yards, probably out. From
Portman
them.
Road. Any of you's ever been?
No, I've never
No.
done that, you know.
I don't think I've ever
I
been
won a
to
minus
Ipswich.
today as well.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
Have
been
you
to
ever been to
it.
Ipswich even?
No, I haven't.
No.
Just as a place?
No, I haven't. I don't know why. Do you know what? I don't know why I'm fucking
Just as
thinking
a-
about it. You know if you've been.
Just
you
like extra
know.
bit
Yeah,
of detail,
it's
isn't
like
it?
it's proper back and beyond.
It's in
innit?
England as well.
Yeah. I've been to Norwich, that's the closest I've got, I think. Have you been Norwich?
East Anglia.
I haven't been Norwich or Ipswich
Really?
for
We
anything.
should do a little Alan Partridge tour and visit
Oh,
all
mate.
the local areas.
I really need a Castro GTX jacket.
Yeah, you do.
That's
We
class,
all
that.
do.
Go
Joe,
on,
now.
Joe,
Go on, Marcus.
Joe would wear the fuck out of one of them, by
Yeah,
the
I'd
way.
love that.
Like proper.
I'd love that. I'd wear it a
Like,
lot.
he'd proper look good in it as well.
I'd love that. Right now,
You know what clip I watched the other day that I
Go
haven't
on.
seen in ages, and it had me fucking going. You know the clip of him
Go
dressed as a like a dentist, and all the comments are just ripping into him.
Oh, the
with my
Jurassic
little-
Park thing. Yeah. I
It's
love
so
that.
good, that.
That was like the whole Paddock Live, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's all we did. We just.
That's a nice pass, that.
From Delo, he loves that
Yeah,
pass, you know.
Delo-
that inside pass.
Yeah, straight up to the striker
the
from the
lines.
wing back. That's good, that.
Do you know what's funny about this whole Rashford thing?
Look.
Go
Do you remember the break before when he spent it with like RH and all
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
And people going, oh, PR merchant.
Can't win.
No,
You
you
can't
can't.
win.
Like, what do you want him to do?
All you got, all you
Honestly,
can do
it
is
proper
score
bores
goals.
me.
Yeah.
It does.
And then the thing with Gary Neville was going like, he was adding like 5 hours onto his flight.
Yeah.
5 hours onto the time difference. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
mental.
Yeah, it was like, and is it Jill Scott who was like, it's a 5 hour flight and they're in first class. It's not like
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
deep. Like they're in a bed basically on a plane for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like you could do more damage on a train.
Yeah.
Like come on.
Bit of a chance. We've got plenty of men back, though.
I
It's
hope.
going to take a good strike from there.
Oh, it's a good save
That's
that.
a save, you
Strike.
know,
I
because
expect him to make
Yeah.
it, but still good.
Yeah,
one.
decent
That
strike
makes
there.
sense.
Yeah.
I think
Shot
we
from
need
outside the box there from Ipswich.
the
Just a
midfield
little
and the
reminder.
defence, the space in between that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
Who was that
They've
one?
broke-
We've not quite got that covered at the
No.
moment.
Like Bruno
Yeah.
and Casemiro
Ericsson
there.
isn't the guy to do
Casemiro's
that.
jogging.
We're lucky he's fluffed that.
Yeah, made it.
Kind of hits it. Does it hit off it? Like if that was a penalty, he wouldn't be allowed because he like hit it twice.
Did it?
Did that happen?
Hit
Did he
it
hit
into
it off his own other foot?
I didn't notice.
Oh, Casemiro.
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing in it because Bruno at the minute.
But look, Ericsson's just constantly walking.
Yeah. Yeah, we're letting them have the ball.
And then he jumps into a space and then the guy just goes past him, but it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Axel. Oh, dude, that was
That
out.
helps.
That went out, surely. Well
Played
done,
the
Dallo.
Great
Get
tackle
up.
that.
Get
Love
up.
You can tell that we've been drilled on how to sort of play out, I think. That there looks to be obvious things there. It's keeping the ball when it doesn't quite work. That it's like that next
It's also
step.
remembering to do it
What
when
do
you're
we
tired.
do? Yeah.
You know, once you've bit
Yeah.
gassed and you've because that's when you forget what to do, innit?
Yeah. Like Dallow's really wide here. And then we've got that Rashford making the run
Go
off.
on, Mark.
Mark.
Keep going.
The
Keep
first
going,
goal has
son.
not come there. That's quite good.
Ooh.
He's going to have to go long here. Let's win
It's
that.
gone out, that. Stay in.
Win that
Play
back. Well
Diogo.
done.
Play
Oh,
Diogo.
nice.
Changed his feet
Well
really well
done.
there
Yeah,
as
he
well,
did.
you know.
He did.
He's absolutely loving
Did a
life
little
under
Arlish.
Ruben Amorim. He's absolutely fucking loving it.
Just a little touch.
Wait.
He's a man reborn.
Hey. That early goal's not done anything for our giddiness, has it?
Oh, mate.
It's just made it worse.
It's made me more nervous.
I want to see us keep the ball a little bit now. Ipswich have just had it a bit too much, I think. Yeah. That's a bit between everyone, isn't it? Johnny Evans there.
Joe, why do you hate Amorim?
Yeah, exactly. Go on. That's a good pass, that. Now what? Yeah, they're holding it quite well, aren't
Nah,
they?
they are, aren't they, to be fair to
Yeah,
them?
they're playing well.
Annoyingly.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to have rattled them.
Singing two hands, a biddy dum diddy doo.
It's all Ipswich.
Oh, mate, how good was Peter Kay last night?
Oh, man, I was watching it when you messaged. I love that when it's all them little clips, different bits of it. Because you forget as well, some of them.
Yeah.
I love it, man. That's sick.
Was it on telly?
Yeah.
It was just his old. It was like a
like all
mash
different
up of all
bits,
his different
Yeah, what's it
comedy
called? Peter
set.
Kay's like comedy
Like Blackpool on the
workshop.
Tower.
Yeah,
Then you had My
the
Mum Wants a
Royal
Bungalow.
Albert Halls. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's the My Mum Wants a Bungalow tour that I went to.
yeah.
That was the first time I seen him live.
I've only seen him recently. That's the
Yeah,
first time I've ever
seen
seen him
him
live.
Mate, them shows are still going to like
Mate, he's done,
2026.
he's done 4
My
years.
cousin
of
went
it.
about 2 weeks ago.
What was the
Really?
crowd like when you went? It was horrendous when I went.
There was some people in front of me who
Stayed
he said hello when he started cracking up.
Yeah,
But to the point of just like laughing hysterically,
Yeah.
like as soon as he said anything and whatever he said, which was a little bit annoying. But it was good. It was good. It felt like a bit like almost a greatest hits tour kind of thing where he was saying things that you kind of expected, but it was still good because it's him and he's a funny guy.
Could we had people like shouting out garlic bread and stuff, and
I
it's
hate
like,
that.
oh
Just
fuck
shut
it,
up.
oh man, stop it.
So original.
One point, someone went Phoenix Nights,
What you meant to do with that?
and he went, and
Yeah.
Like,
What's that
what?
mean? Right. Okay. Yeah. Nice one.
Phoenix Nights.
It's
What,
like
where's he meant to go
going
with
to the
that?
United game, going
Right.
treble.
Yeah. I've got a little quiz for you.
Go on.
Right. Ruben Amorim is only the second permanent manager in Premier League history to see his side score within the opening 2 minutes of his very first game in charge in the competition. Do you know who the other one is?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
No.
Tenag.
No, just in general.
We didn't score in
In Premier League, not just United, in Premier League.
Yeah, but it felt loaded like it was a United question.
Well,
Yeah, it did.
there is a United connection. I'll give you that.
Permanent manager.
Yeah, it's a manager. In the Premier
Mark Hughes at City.
League. Not a million miles.
Steve
away.
Bruce, Sunderland.
No, I'll put you out your misery. It's Moyes at Everton.
Is it?
Yeah.
Moyes, sorry to say again, it's Moyes.
It's Moyes.
Good tackle.
Yes, Diogo.
Dallow's been
Mate, that statue
man of the match
might
so
be its
far.
way, though.
I told
Hang
you.
on.
You lot were doubting me. 40 minutes into Ipswich game, I've been proven right.
Singing two hands,
That's a good shout. That is a good
two. What did Villa fans had a song for him, didn't they?
Oh,
A Twanzebe, a Twanzebe.
That's
a
sick.
Twanzebe, a
That's
Twanzebe.
sick.
That's what they had. Was it Villa? He was at Villa, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Got him promoted. Single-handedly.
Yeah, Jack Grealish had nothing to do
Yeah,
with
just
it.
all two
When he
on
came
Zabe.
back from injury and they won
There's all
12
two-
games in a row.
There's also on Zabe.
That was
Yes.
coincidence.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it.
You cheeky little
Little
Never.
quote from
He's
Amorim before the game.
55 years old and you're skipping
Exactly.
around him like that.
Have some
Show
respect.
some respect.
Yeah.
Should
you.
get booked for that.
Do you know when we were saying if he's a bit nervous, he said, I'm a little bit anxious because as a coach, when you don't know the league or you don't know very well the team, you don't know what to expect. It's a new life. Let's start with small details.
I like that.
Yeah.
I also liked how it was like, people like, do you need time? And he went, yeah, of course I need time, but also within
He
2
was
years
out there.
you'll know if I'm the
Absolutely.
right man.
Eric
Yeah.
buying it
And I
then.
also need to get results. Like
Yeah,
he's aware he needs time, but he's also aware
yeah.
we need to fucking win.
Yeah.
See
He said
Ahmed
you
Diallo do a
win
bicycle
time. You
kick
earn
there.
time with wins.
Mm.
I like that.
Because sometimes managers can fall on that I need time kind of spiel.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, usually within a couple of years you can tell if things are moving in the right
But
direction.
then after
can't
3-4 games with his squad, he might go, fucking hell.
Ooh.
Send him off, ref.
Might be a
Foul
booking
there.
that.
Nearly killed him.
He lunged in a little bit. I don't think it's a red, but that might be a booking.
What boots is
Look at
Passa wearing?
Look at this.
I mean, first of all, it might be a foul, but
No,
no, it's not that bad.
No, it's not.
Look like
I thought he stood on him.
Are they Preds?
Predators, or maybe Adipures.
The colour's a bit weird, isn't it?
Adi Pure.
I bought myself the white Preds this year
And then didn't turn up to the tournament.
because I just thought,
Oh, yeah.
you know what? I'm rolling back the years.
Yeah, you could have come and played with him for us.
Yeah.
We needed you. But you
Mate,
was
I can't even breathe at the moment.
sick.
I've already told you I nearly died on the train today.
Oh, wow.
You didn't
Good
know
pass.
this, you're alive.
I'm
Great
alive.
pass.
Just.
Great pass.
Is that Dallo?
Also,
That was at a
Penguin
great start,
episode
innit?
8.
Yes.
Oh my God, mate.
Here we go.
Smash.
Go on,
Garnacho!
Whiz. You know what? Dallo's
Swaz did
having
Swaz, innit?
the game of his season so far.
Mate,
He's
yeah.
looked fucking great.
Ahmad is fucking sick. He is, mate.
We can't have a Dallo and a Diallo in the same squad, can we? It just doesn't work.
What?
And a Diallo and a Dallo.
You can.
It's just
Could you
too.
call one Ahmad?
It's too confusing.
And one Delo.
Did well though.
They're both
you know,
amazing.
We manufactured a
Under
little,
Ruben Amorim.
little bit of space again there for a free shot inside there.
I might,
Look at there.
I might
The low there
DM
with an
Diogo Delo
Hey,
and go,
it's
mate,
good
you're
fucking
playing
hell.
so class.
Hey.
And you'll see it straight away.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, Eric Tonight's watching this.
Got his
thinking, where
pager
the
on his
fuck's this
short.
been all season?
I always think that.
You bastard.
He was doing that. He was doing that in the room.
I played you every game.
That was the problem, though, isn't it? Look at that. He hasn't had a day off in
about the low.
So what we're saying is
Yeah.
it started like 45
Especially with his
games.
miss.
Ref,
His
ref,
miss
come
against
on,
West
ref.
Ham.
Oh, yeah.
The game's getting away from you,
I
man.
forgot about that. That miss against
The
West
miss
Ham
against
as
West
well.
Ham to get himself.
Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
put it out.
Yeah, I know.
Put it out.
Don't put it
Open
out.
goal. 10
Don't
yards
put it
out.
out.
He'll get up.
I hope he's not hurt.
Oh, my God. Well, he looks a
cry,
bit
man.
hurt.
No, well, injured. Like
Kind
Belly.
of follows
Didn't
through.
look that
innit?
severe though.
Didn't
did
look
it?
that
He
severe.
has caught him.
Oh,
He kicks
stinger.
it, his toes.
Right on his ankle.
Stinger, yeah.
Yeah.
Told him.
Toed him in the ankle. It looks like he's.
Also, when your foot's up, jar your knee and stuff like that. Innit?
Yeah.
I know. As an athlete myself.
Yeah. We've seen the goal again. It was Bruno that ball
Look at
inside, and then it's all.
Look.
It was
it's
so
all
good because the
there,
weight
innit?
was
Look
perfect,
at-
but Amad Diallo still had so much to
Yeah,
do.
he did. And it's a nice run from Rashford. He just got space, hasn't he?
That's what you
That's
want,
the
innit?
that's the thing. When
That's
you
the
get
thing.
defenders defending by sprinting toward their own goal,
He almost
so
missed
much
hit the
more
cross,
space.
you know.
Yeah.
Just put it
Almost
in
Did he hit it
right.
perfect?
Nah.
Did he know what
it worked out perfect.
Did you see how he hit it,
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
Kind
He
of.
kind of.
He knew what he was doing.
There weren't even any whip on it.
He was deliberate. There we go. Missed that. Not seen enough of
missed
that,
that.
but I know.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Should have went, you Gary, you fucking.
Yeah.
He should have really
That-
said.
that-
Should have
Gary
absolutely
Neville.
Wayne Rooney'd it,
I
innit?
know, man. What do you make of all that, Ronnie?
Nah, we're happy with what Gary Neville said.
About what?
But to be
Rashford.
fair, I think he's.
I
When he-
didn't-
whenever
you know
he's
what I didn't
talking
like?
about-
The way they dragged it on and on and on and on and on. Like, they did like the one comment about it. Then there's like the follow-up. Then there's the asking Ruben Amorim about it. Then there's like, it's still going on now. It's the latest episode of their podcast they're still chatting about it. I think just
Nah, it was international break,
move
innit?
on from it, man.
News.
Also, like, Gary Neville often speaks about the pressures of playing for Manchester United and the media pressures and how things are all different there. And then he involves himself in almost like a pylon anyway.
I know.
It's like, what are you doing? See how I'm gripping his table? I'm so nervous, you know.
Don't break it.
Scared.
Some little stats there for if you want them.
Static.
Oh, look at that. Dallo so far 90% pass
I
accuracy.
mean, read it like you're reading it to an audience and not to yourself.
well, they can still
Go
hear
again.
it.
Go again.
Dallo so far then coming in with a big 90% pass accuracy and 100% tackle success rate. Great start from the Portuguese fullback there. Brilliant stuff.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
That is really good.
That is
Well
pretty. See, when
Just
you
gotta
put some
go for
effort
it,
into
yeah.
your
Well
work,
done.
you know, it shows. Joe,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Thanks. Thank you.
11 years in the game, mate.
That's nice.
If you need any more advice, let me know.
I will do actually. We haven't had the ball since we scored. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't
It's
need the
been a
ball.
lot of Ipswich.
Don't need
hasn't
the
it?
ball to score.
That's a cross.
Oh.
That's good.
Ahmad
That from
Diallo
Ahmad
covering.
there.
Again, having the
Garnacho.
game of his life, the lad.
Come on, Garnett. What
keep the
is
ball.
that? What is that?
Find a pass. Well done, lad.
Jesus.
That's a booking.
And he's got a foul
Just
there.
played himself into
Hey,
trouble.
just
though.
one more roll.
It was
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah, he's having a few there. And the referee's having none of it.
That's a Trevor. That's a
I need
Trevor.
to
That.
Stop gripping this table. My hands hurt now.
Yeah.
God.
It's a foul.
I'm so scared.
Ooh.
You know when we're good again, it's going to be scary.
We're good now.
No. It was so scary in the Solskjaer. When that run we're on about.
You've got something to lose.
Horrible.
Like with Fergie, we knew
Has he booked him now?
we'd go through the motions. We knew we'd win eventually. And if we didn't, it'd be all right because we win next season.
Yeah.
You know, the next time we're very close to the league title, it's going to be like, we need to do it.
Look what it's done to Arsenal fans in the last few years. They've gone.
They're knobs.
Yeah, but they've lost it even more than ever.
You know, if Arne Slot wins the league this year, they're going to want Arteta's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've already started turning against him a little bit anyway.
Bruno. Well, the one thing I would say is obviously we still need time to work on what he wants us to do off the ball. Because we still look a little bit not quite at it in terms of off the ball, getting in people's faces, having, you know. Or maybe this is what he wants us to do, I don't know.
No, I don't know. It's early, isn't it? So it's hard to know what he's told them to do because he's not told them the full plan yet, as he said that himself.
Yeah, it's the basics, isn't it?
Yeah. Good. Whenever they play the ball up to that front line, there's always a man on their man, which is good.
You know what I liked about what he said as well? He was almost not putting the pressure on himself. So, you know, if he did have to change positions, formations or something, then he could still do it. Because when they were going like, do you think you've got the players to play it? He was going, my philosophy isn't a formation.
Yeah.
It's a culture, it's a way of playing, it's, you know, pressing, it's winning the ball back, working hard, etc. So he's almost give himself the out of if he didn't want to play a back three or he thought we couldn't do it for now, he's got a way out.
We can switch it up.
Oh my God, what was that, Christian
Give away a corner here.
Just building a bit of pressure again.
I think like he'd never seen a football before.
Thank you.
No worries, brother. Corner to Ipswich.
United have actually had more possession than Ipswich so far. That don't feel right, does it?
No, because Ipswich have had a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
It feels like we've been almost a little bit.
Feels like we've barely had it. Ball in. Onana claims it nicely. Now what? How do we break out here? Through the middle to Garnacho. Got runners either side.
Yeah, we're in here.
Who are you going to find then? No one.
No,
pathetic that was.
Just ran into trouble there. Keeper.
It's not often his first instinct to pass, though, isn't it?
No, but he needs it to be, doesn't he?
Also, it would have helped you out passing the ball there.
But there was no.
What's his name, Joe?
Smodix. Is it? Smodix? What is it?
Smoby Dick.
Something like that, isn't it? I believe it's something like that. United just holding the ball at the back quite a lot. I think that's one thing that Amorim does like, though. He likes to allow teams to press you and then playing through them quickly. So don't be surprised to see us play it around our box quite a lot. And when they get near us, then we try and break through quickly. But it does feel a bit scary, doesn't it, watching us pass it around on the edge of our 18-yard box. But then how do we break through? Because there's not much of an emphasis on trying to get the ball up to the halfway line quickly, is there? We're keeping it around the back on purpose here.
Oh, see what he's trying to do there.
Oh, mate, we need to win this game, you know. Oh, mate, how good my finger gonna look today.
If we win.
Ruben Amorim's new era. Boom, 1-0 inside 2 minutes.
You need that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what.
Now we need to hold on.
Well done.
Hold on to a 1-0.
Hold on to the ball.
Go on, get him. Do we move up the league with this win?
Yeah,
surely
we must do.
On, lads.
It's not a win, though, is it? let's.
Dizzying heights of 10th.
Really?
Oh, is that top half? It's not, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I never know with that because it's one of them where
11's just outside.
Yeah. Go on then.
Oh, they're shitting it, lads.
Look at this.
Axel will
be all right.
He was all right. He was just all right.
What are we thinking of how he's dressed today?
I like it, man.
So he's got the slight limp cashmere piece.
Yeah, all right.
He's got the kind of puffer
Who's the fella
jacket.
with the muchie on the bench? See him?
No.
Just a moustache fella.
The one that was taking training earlier.
You see the moustache fella?
A moustache fella.
Yeah, he just got one straight, like, little muchie.
A moustache?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of
Very rare you have the moustache on its own these days.
Movember?
Went out of fashion, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
People
yeah.
still do Movember.
The only people that do Movember are male football pundits. That's it.
And radio presenters.
Yeah, that's true. Imagine a moustache.
And David and
I
David
see it
Pritt.
on radio.
And David Pritt as well.
David Pritt doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If I was David Seaman, I'd love Movember. Just a chance to roll back the years a little bit. Because he got rid, didn't he? Go on then. You can't let him spin you again.
Oh, he's good, isn't it?
man.
He is, every time
Also,
he's
Johnny
got the
Evans is
ball,
always there.
Every time he's got the ball, he's turned whoever's
Where's
next
he
to
going
him.
now?
Oh, he's got lucky there.
Stuffy bastard.
And
Killed him there.
free kick to
Ericsson
Ipswich.
there, though. He won the ball and lost. He brought him. He's dropped him.
All roads lead back to Phoenix.
He's brought the chips. And he's dropped him.
hell. Took one for the team there.
No,
Johnny
but
Evans.
he shouldn't have got there.
Suplexing Johnny Evans.
He shouldn't have got there. Like.
Wow.
Ericsson always looks like he's running in sand, man.
What are those 3 stars for? Is it 3 league titles? Ipswich on the back of their shirt.
Are they like Man
think they
City?
have.
They're just
Have they got
making
3
stars
league
up.
titles?
I don't know.
Unless
They've got 3 stars on the back of the shirt.
Unless it's like
They're
I know
3
the
seasons
one
in the
under
Premier League.
Alf Ramsey.
They've got 3
They won a
league titles.
European trophy as well, didn't they?
They won the
Fairs
UEFA
Cup.
under Bobby Robson. Now they
Yeah.
won the league under Alf Ramsey. UEFA Cup under Bobby
Did they
Robson.
actually
and
win it
FA
or just
Cup.
get to the final?
What, the UEFA Cup? Now they won the UEFA Cup.
To represent the 3 major trophies, the FA Cup,
Yeah,
the UEFA
the
Cup
UEFA
and the
Cup.
All First Division.
See?
So.
Okay, no. Imagine we started putting stars on our
It's
shirt
like
for everything. Jesus. It'd be here all
40.
day.
45 or something.
Should at least do different colours for different trophies. That'd be nice.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
A gold star for the Division 1, fair.
Yeah.
Silver for the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Maybe a little,
Bronze piece for
a
them.
little brownie bronze
Is
piece.
it you that do a star for every 10 titles? We should do that.
That's a
That's
real
confidence,
ball
isn't
of
it?
But
move,
we should
that,
do
innit?
it because we're the only ones at the
But
minute
you've
who can
won
do
like
it.
40 though.
Yeah, well, but we'd be the only ones who could do that and have 2 stars.
Oh, me angina.
That's cool. That is cool.
Strandra. do you shout that when you see it on Soccer Saturday? I always do it. Do you know what I mean? Every time it comes up.
They've won
Tenerife.
Juventus have won 36 titles
That's just
official, and then
stupid.
like another 3 that they had taken off them.
For cheap.
So they've got 39,
Something like
including
that. I don't know.
Calciopoli.
Yeah, I don't know
Go
how
on,
many they actually
Dolo.
have had taken off them.
Come on, lad. Get Ericsson off, you know. He's doing my head in. Seriously, is he doing anyone else's head in?
I'm just trying not to be negative in the Amorim era.
Yeah.
He's killing my
Bruno.
vibe at the
Great
moment.
turn that. Go on then. What's the pass now? What are we meant
That's
to do
the ball.
next?
Go on,
Ruben.
here's
Go on,
Ericsson
score
now.
now, lad.
Come on, Ericsson.
Go on, silence the critics.
Yeah, that's good.
The critics.
Come behind.
Go on, Delo. It's a fucking ball, that lad. I'm looking.
Fucking hell, next time
No,
I'll
it
have a cross.
It
Too
wasn't.
much.
It was
It just weren't on, was it?
no.
No. The thing that we've not seen yet is that we saw him training a lot. Go on.
Go on.
Someone said you can't have a bronze star. It looked like an arsehole.
All right.
Wow.
Comment, you can't read it out.
You don't.
Super chat. You got to read it.
Gotta read it out.
I don't care. Read out the stupidness.
Tie chokes on DT's what?
You know what I love about that?
Go on, Ed Sheeran.
Fucking
Lad,
oh, look at Ed Sheeran,
your guitar
Ed Sheeran.
playing bell end.
I saw him when there's only 100 people in the crowd. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't even believe that story.
Just made it up.
Made it
You know
up,
what I
innit?
mean?
Don't believe
Wasn't even him.
No, it doesn't really make me look good, does it?
It was a
Look
look
like a nerd. Nerd.
Ipswich look alright, don't they?
Yeah.
I think we've done a decent job of not letting them actually make any big chances yet.
They haven't really. You're right. They've had a
We've
couple of shots
defended
from
quite well.
distance, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's about it.
Like they've done a lot of this, passing it around sort of halfway line-ish, and then now typically we get the ball off them. But
Sam,
we'll have to
don't
see.
you dare. Not today, son.
Go on then, Dell out.
Who's Sam?
Sam, their captain.
Have you met him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like him?
Sound, yeah. He watches us, lot.
Is he a United fan? Nice. Maybe he'll let us win.
Maybe he really wants to score against us.
He
son.
definitely would more. We would really want to score.
Yeah, it always
against us.
works the other way, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a United fan, I'd probably want to score against us if I was playing us. I mean, I am a United fan. If I was a United fan, if I'm a professional footballer.
Ali Ahmad.
He's been on the channel, Nathan Ellington. He's a United fan and scored against us, didn't he?
There you go.
The Duke. He said he didn't even get to fully appreciate it as well. He didn't know it had gone in.
Until that night. Until he got home.
He's like looking, he's like, I didn't
Did you see the who scored the other day? I was watching the Plymouth-Watford game.
Yeah.
And Watford scored, and their fans didn't realise it had gone in for like 7 seconds. So there was like a delay between the ball going in, and then it was still quiet. Then about 7 seconds later, they went, started celebrating. Why? It was mental. It was really weird. I don't know.
Oh
no!
I
thought that would still went in.
Do you know what that happened with?
Go on then, win this back. Win this. That's a shit kick. That. and yet they're going to fucking score from it.
They're all right. Go on.
Go on. Go on.
Go on, man.
Go on, Marcus.
Looks slow there. Jesus Christ.
I think he knew the tackle was coming in it.
Marcos Rashford.
I don't know, man. You looked a bit. I don't know.
Then you know, once the defender has that player has that space, you know the tackle's going to come in.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it, but he did look like he slowed up a bit.
He didn't look very quick, did he? No,
to be fair, look where he is there.
Yeah, he gets there quick.
He just gets out.
Yeah, I wonder if it was a tired sprint.
And that's what they were doing in training, weren't they? You know, when you've got to remember the players have got to get fit as well for the method of play that he wants them to have.
Yeah. He's been the best player on the pitch, he has.
Who?
Look.
Amari Hutchinson.
Yeah. Every time he gets the ball, he gets past players and keeps it.
He's fella.
Hurt his legs.
And his mate, seen him limp just past it.
Cheers, mate. Fucking hell.
That happens all the time as well, doesn't it? If I was on the floor, get the ball within 5 seconds so often. What's he done here?
Oh, lads, I'm still scarred by episode 8 of Penguin, you know.
It's unreal, isn't it? Is that the last one, yeah? The final one? The finale?
It absolutely rattled me up, you know. The whole episode's amazing, isn't it? Like
Don't give anything away because I haven't seen
every
it.
scene counts for something. It's like...
He's such a complex character, isn't it?
It is.
Do you know what I mean?
It's amazing.
Like, you can never
You know the scene with his mom and him in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that scene.
There's a few bits in that where you're like...
You know his lady friend?
Yeah.
She's basically a spitting image of his mom.
It's twisted. The whole thing.
Should we get some comments? Half an hour gone.
Go into the comments.
We did a little tweet.
Super chat, gotta read it.
Half an hour gone. Thoughts, resist on Twitter. Dallo needs to be off at half time.
Dallo?
Some of the
He's
thoughts.
had a decent 25 minutes and the last 8 minutes give a ball away a couple of times, but he's having a good game.
Someone said Evans should retire.
That's fucking stupidness.
Dallo and Evans can't play in this system.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Evans out, Shaw in. Dallo out, Malacia in. Ericsson out, Ugarte in.
Fucking hell.
People think we've been poor. Not great. People are being a bit negative.
A bit much, isn't it?
It is a bit
34
much.
minutes in and
why don't you tell them all to bore off with this negativity?
It is so much, isn't it?
Because it's 1-0 to Ruben Amorim's Mighty Reds. And we're winning today.
Yeah.
And all your negativity, like Joel said earlier, seeps through, man.
Yeah.
You're killing us out here.
Yes. Exactly.
Just be deluded for a bit.
Yeah. And they're a decent side.
Oh, here we
Playing at
go.
home.
Fucking hell.
God.
They're in here.
Oh,
Go on, Dallo.
fuck.
Well, good block.
See, he's
Get
Go
there.
back to him.
Play the law. Smash.
Yeah, we've not really kept the ball, have we? First half. But we scored an
It's that midfield, man. Can't have Christian Eriksen in there, you know. Oh, what a pass, Bruno Fernandes!
Might not
Go
get
on,
away
go
from
on,
that.
Stay on that. Oh, he's caught him. Well done.
Why is he not
That's
past?
not a foul. That's not a foul.
Why is he not past the ball?
He can't
Yeah.
pass.
Got a pass.
He don't know how to
It's
pass.
not a foul.
Seriously, Garnacho went
It's just
through,
not a
but...
foul.
Was it Tuanzebe who was like...
It's just not a foul, is it?
No, it's not a foul. It's right in front of the referee.
So
He knows it's not a foul.
making a run next to it.
He's got
At least try and play.
twice he's gone through now, Garnacho. He's got to be a bit smarter with his...
He's gone,
decision-making.
my pass isn't going to make it, so I may as well try win a free kick. Which is a great theory if you don't dive like a dick.
We'll just keep hold of the ball and wait till someone else arrives.
Yeah.
Let them
Rashford
foul
have got
it.
there. Just try and play him in.
I know, yeah. But I mean,
There's so many players back as well. It might just deflect off someone and find its way to him.
Yep. Yeah, United just letting...
I think it's the
Ipswich-
midfield, man. We need... Obviously, this isn't art. You'd probably say Ugarte may know the first choice. Oh, bring it down there.
Take it down.
play.
It wasn't
See, he'll take a touch
unnecessarily
'cause he's
head-high
class.
pass from Ahmad, to be
Bruno
fair. But
Fernandes is so good.
yeah, he is.
He's another one who's loving it, isn't he? Absolutely loving Ruben Amorim.
He thinks,
Piss
what's
off,
happened here?
Baldy.
Has he stopped the game? What's
All
happened
this,
there?
let's have a little meeting.
I've just heard the word
There's a fire alarm at Stockley Park. Have I fucking ears deceiving me there or what? There's a fire alarm at the VAR centre.
Firearm.
Fire alarm.
I thought it was firearm. I was like, what? Games are banned?
Fucking David Coots turned up out of his head to shoot everyone.
No, Patsy.
David.
He's pointing the gun at the VAR room.
Fire
And now he's gone for a piss in the pool. To be fair, there will be firearms
That's the most
in
modern
Stockley
thing
Park
I've ever heard
if
in
we
my
don't
life.
win this game.
Hey, fucking get a grip.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, that is just nonsensical. There's a fire alarm at Stockley Park, or a firearm.
Good idea, that though. You know,
They
if
should
you
go to fire.
can see the penalty and it goes to VAR, just pull the
Set
alarm.
that fire alarm off, son.
Ooh,
Did he catch him then?
caught him there.
On that slide?
Go on then, Casemiro.
Oh, fuck off.
Rashford had loads of space in front of him there. Have we stopped? What's happened?
What is going on?
Was that a foul? I
Stop
can't
for the
see because
Evans
this
foul.
camera angle isn't very good. I don't know what's going on. It looked like there was a foul down there.
Yeah, he's given it, but why not just wait a minute?
Also, we had the ball.
No, that's what I mean.
What the fuck is going on? By the way, Ruben, you'll get used to this, son. These referees are shit. All of them are useless.
Apart from David Coote.
Apart from David
We
How
like
many
him.
refs ever do you think you would say that they were a very good ref?
Because there
obviously-
used to be a period of time where you'd see a ref and you go, oh, fuck, not him. But
Yeah.
it was like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And now it's all of them.
Do you think
Nah, I
that's
agree
because
with
of VAR?
It was never like, I
No,
like
even
this
before-
ref.
I
It was
think
like,
before.
oh, fuck.
Social media?
He's doing it.
Yeah, slightly before VAR, I think.
Think it might be a social media thing?
Like Mike Riley, you never wanted him.
Why would the
he
standard
was
of reffing
shocking
got a
him.
lot worse?
Remember the FA Cup semi-final against Everton?
Nice space there, loads of
yeah,
space.
yeah.
Bad that day.
Now
you
what?
know.
What's the next pass?
Who's that to?
I can't
Fucking
imagine.
hell, he's in
Kenal
there.
Delo?
Delo!
Fucking hell, next time I have a shot.
That was weak.
It's a good run.
It was a
Good
great
run.
ball and a good
Just
ball.
never looked
Yeah.
like scoring, or
Yeah.
did he?
No, it didn't. It didn't look like he thought he would. That's not a foul. Good run though from Dallo, and it's the first time we've used that pass. Casemiro from deep straight over to that left wing back spot, and he was in basically, wasn't he? Dallo,
Yeah.
Well, you know, had a man with him.
It
but
was,
he
it
got
was
shot
like...
off.
don't know. Yeah, there's far more scrutiny of referees than there ever was back in the day.
Yeah,
Which I get, but I still feel there's a bit
But then they
of
have far more help.
and I think there's a...
but I think that's why there's so much more scrutiny.
Oh, Ipswich are in here. Ipswich are in here. Ipswich. Great save on Trail
Onana!
Point blank save there from about, 8 yards out, whatever
Mate.
it
I
was.
believe that's not gone in.
What
He's
a
literally
save.
got a clear shot on
That
goal.
was Schmeichel-esque, you
It
know.
was, wasn't it?
Did he
It's
hit it
better.
with his hand?
Made
or
himself big,
what did
like,
he hit?
boom.
I thought it his hand.
I thought it his chest.
That was a
Ah, right,
fantastic. When he was
You
taking
might
that
be right,
shot,
but
I
I mean,
thought
to be honest
there's
with
no
you,
way
it
this
happened
don't go
so
in.
quick. United need to get a grip here. Come on.
I genuinely thought there's no way
that
this
should have been
in.
an equaliser, really.
That pass to him was fantastic,
Yeah.
by the way.
Mate,
Because he's literally got it on a plate, ball rolling on the ground, 7 yards out.
some might say too easy.
Too easy.
I love that. Yeah, it's too easy.
Bloody hell. That's a hell of it. That's
What's all this
as good
stuff
as a
here?
goal, that save.
Halo
win that
cream?
now, win that. Come
Fucking hell,
on.
Casemiro there.
Get
Second
Christian
late,
Eriksen
them
off,
two,
man.
innit?
Onana's been amazing this season, you know.
Yeah, he's been really
Yeah,
good.
he deserves credit, doesn't he?
Like, he didn't do Ten Hag over.
No, fuck off.
Like, he's not
a
one of
chance.
them.
No.
Not even
Nah,
close.
that was Delo.
Put it on
that
West
one
Ham miss.
person.
That West Ham miss. Staying with you, Ronnie. Hey, you're not forgiving him for that one yet.
Also, you know that penalty we conceded against West Ham?
Yeah.
Am I the only one that thinks it's a penalty?
Get out, man.
Yeah,
Get
I
the
don't.
fuck out. Like, I'm all for a bit of, a minority opinion or whatever.
Like, because
But
everyone was
come
saying
on.
it weren't a penalty, I went with it.
I genuinely don't think it was a penalty.
I think-
I don't think there was
At
enough
all.
for VAR to turn it over. But if the ref gives it at the time, I think it's a penalty. Because the lit just comes in. He don't play the ball.
Yeah, but he doesn't play the ball either.
But he
It's
just
a coming together, that.
But it's not on the it's not on the striker if you play the ball and like if someone smashes into it.
No, I'm not
It's
having that.
not. It's not. No way. No way that's a penalty. That fucking absolutely rattled me that day, that. Fuck off.
No way.
Next time, have a shot, dickhead.
Dickhead. Who do you think you are?
We see his face a lot, don't we? Delap.
Yeah.
Right, what happens here then? Ball down the wing. Ahmad he stays with his man, but he gets too much space. That pass is unbelievable.
Oh, that is a save.
Save.
Because he's not hit it straight at him either. He's tried to place it.
Oh, it's his arm, isn't it?
Chest. Big.
Is it his
shoulder,
chest?
chest thing.
It's his arm.
His arm.
It's like his sort of shoulder bicep, isn't it? That's a fantastic save, that. That's a
Round of
fantastic
applause
save.
from his manager.
Genuinely worth a goal, that.
That's my gaffer.
That's a massive chance that he's
Ruben Amorim.
Very nice.
He's
Good
him.
stuff.
Yeah.
Really good, that.
Ruben Amorim.
Stop. Go on then. Yeah, they've done well there.
Ipswich getting more into this game now.
Ericsson can't run, can
in
he?
the crowd as well. A lot
It's like he
more.
belongs in Masters football.
Yeah, fucking hell, man. You need to make a change here at half time, I think.
Yeah, this is where you need Ugarte's legs and energy.
Yeah, because Ericsson and Casemiro haven't got them legs between them.
No. And it's leading to that gap again.
Fucking hell.
Garnacho's been shit and Ericsson's been shit.
Yeah. And Casemiro's not
Maybe
been great either.
Casemiro. Oh no.
That's a good cross.
That's a fucking great
cross,
goal.
a good shot, sorry.
Was that
get deflected
deflected?
in?
I thought it was Hutchinson, who we've been singling out.
He's been great,
A great game so far.
That was a great goal. He's been great.
I don't know if that was. I know he's
I think
celebrating.
he got a nod in.
Yeah.
Looked like just flicked it in.
Fucking hell. Been coming though. Been saying this.
I'm
all
glad
over
that's
Gaffin
happened
midfield.
just before half time, and that we need to fix this
fuck
up.
off,
We
Ed
need to
Sheeran.
wake up. Fuck off, Ed, you knob. It's like watching the NFL. They keep cutting to Taylor
I
Swift
know.
and that. Ball off, will ya?
Let's have a look at this.
It's deflection off Mazraoui.
Oh, no.
Top of his
That
head.
statue's in the bin.
I know. That's ruined it. That.
He probably would have saved
fact,
that.
he's helped us.
He would have saved that
You think
otherwise.
he saves it?
Yeah. It's not high enough.
I thought
I
maybe
think-
it was still going in.
It don't have the height on it without that.
I think
That's
you're
what
right.
takes
Takes it over an hour,
Yeah,
doesn't
it does.
Fuck's sake. Got to make some changes anyway, man.
Yeah.
It's been coming, that. I know it's a lucky goal with the deflection, but it's still been coming.
Yeah.
Good player in.
First Premier League goal, of course.
Fucking hell.
Of course.
Proper classic, that, innit? It's an absolute screamer against Man United.
But I think you're right. Yeah, Mazraoui don't flick that. Keeper saved it.
Yeah.
It's just he didn't have enough height on it otherwise, I don't think.
No, I think spot on.
Right. Let's see a bit of a reaction. 'Cause also, obviously, scoring a goal in the first minute is ideal. I'm not acting like it was a problem. But it immediately gives Ipswich we might as well go attack these moment now. We're interested to see how they play. Shit, innit?
United fucking lost away a little bit here.
I know.
Played.
Right, find a pass. Well done.
Fucking hell, how'd you
Do
touch?
the right thing.
Come on, lads.
Oh, no.
This is silly now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
We're
getting
a bit
silly.
all over the gaff.
Well done. Go and send him.
well done, Bruce.
Go on, Marcus.
Fuck, you should have sent.
No
God.
chance.
He's on his
To be
heels
fair.
though.
Yeah, he's got no chance.
Played.
Well done.
Fuck's
How about?
sake.
Shut up. He looks like a cartoon prince, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He does. Be nice to actually hold the ball for a little bit, wouldn't it?
Talking about holding the ball for a little bit. Did anyone see that clip of Pep Guardiola yesterday?
Which one?
Absolutely giving himself
Oh, yeah, yeah.
a little chubby.
Just rummaging around and that.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it.
Diallo? No, it's pass
It's a
back.
waste.
It's a waste of time.
It annoys me. Do you know when,
What was
especially
that?
when you've got a little bit of momentum against you?
Well, he's elbowed him there, ref. Send him off.
Referee.
Come on, ref.
He's elbowed him. I need a drink. I'm going to go get a drink half time. Need a little softie. Little soft
Maybe
drink.
someone could do that for you rather than you not being there for
Oh.
ages. That'd be nice.
We've got servants and that.
No, we do
Just
pay.
do the Amex.
People are paid.
Okay, now.
Yeah, little shoulder to the cheekbone. That one it for Johnny Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really need to. We need to win this.
It's just a reminder, though, as well, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of work to do. You don't just come in as a manager and everything's rosy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think just win the game anyway. We're still better than we've still got
So
better
annoying
players
now,
than
that
they
little
have. That's
deflection
annoying because
there
it's
from
not
my boy,
going in.
my
I don't even know if
Rowie.
it was on target, you know. I think it might be
Fucking
going wide. Or maybe it was just creeping in.
Ah. They've got like one of those kits that never looks different, innit?
Yeah.
Like it's always, it's always that.
Mm.
Quite respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Mm.
Ipswich.
Come on, J.E. J.E. y'all.
Yeah, the one thing that we've not seen, which
Go on.
I'm not surprised
Get
because
him off.
it's something we didn't do much
Is
before.
Mano on the bench?
Yeah.
That
And
run
Ugarte.
from the 10s in behind to cut it back. We've not done that once yet.
Change this midfield.
We've not done that once.
No, you're right.
Get them 2 old ones off. The 2 young ones.
So what you're saying, Ericsson, Casemiro off, you got your main
I'd
one.
literally
Is that what you do
change the
at
whole
time,
thing.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Rip it all up.
I'd probably just take
I don't
Ericsson
think
for
that's
you
a wise
guy, mate.
idea. Yeah.
That
I think if you take them 2 off, you're halfway to making an enemy already with them 2.
I
He's
mean,
got- I
I
know.
couldn't give 2 fucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
don't-
you have to when
don't
you're
care
the
about
manager.
Also, Ericsson's not going to be around for much longer.
What do you call a hit on him?
No.
Oh, just to the end of the season.
Yeah.
Still 6 months.
Fuck off.
Does he look like a future Man United?
Are you getting
manager, Christian
fucking
Eriksen?
blue
He does, doesn't
dickhead?
Who the fuck are you, knobhead?
Getting booked.
Pussy.
Right, he fouls him, then kicks off with him after he's fouled him.
And then
How is
walks
that
off.
not a booking?
Stick around if you're so hard.
Because he's missed his big chance, that's why.
Hey, how is that not a
put it
booking?
straight
I'm
at the
backing him.
keeper.
Bruno, tell him about himself. Pussy. Don't touch Bruno. Little rat.
Right, there's the foul. And he stands
Go
up,
on,
son.
Mazraoui. Yes, son.
And then he backs off. And then Diallo shoves him away.
Not bad.
Yeah, giving it loads and you got Scrappy Do in front of you, you knob.
Absolute bell end.
Foul.
Offside.
Oh, fuck's
Fuck
sake.
off.
Give the foul then, ref. We are still winning, don't worry. I did say it was going to be 4-1.
It's half time. Man United 1, Ipswich 1. I think statistically, Ipswich probably had the better of the half.
I mean, we haven't been good in the half, despite
No.
the fact we
No.
went ahead. I don't think we've played well. I think we've been overrunning midfield. I think Ericsson and Casemiro was the last midfield we kind of want out there, especially when you've got the likes of Kobe Mano, Mason Mount, Mamo Ugarte on the bench. I think eventually, whether it's both at half-time, although I agree with Joe, kind of what he said, maybe you don't change both, but you change one at half-time and change another about 10 minutes later,
Yeah.
15 minutes later, and you try and get them in there. I also wouldn't mind seeing Garnacho come off, maybe for Hoyland or even Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Playing Mason Mount in one of those front positions. I don't think Garnacho's had a good game either today, so I'd take him off as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a little wee.
Ronaldo, we've got any stats from that first half for us?
Nah, statistically, there's not too much to speak of. I actually don't have it up in front of me yet, but just
Okay.
off generally what I've seen, it's what everyone else has been saying. Really, it's the legs in midfield. I think that the pivot of Ericsson and Casemiro just really can't keep up with the Ipswich players, and when Hutchinson's dropping in as well, he spanned Evans a couple of times, and I think there needs to be a change at half time. Really, I disagree with you, Joe. I don't think they should worry about what they might think about it, because we might end up losing the game if things don't change. I think it has to be Ugarte or it has to be a Manu that comes in.
I think we should bring one on.
and-
I just my worry is if you start this thing of subbing people off, big changes at half time in the first game. We already know that Casemiro wasn't a fan of Ten Hag, and who's still here.
I don't think he's got to worry about that though. I think he's just got to see how the game's gone. He's obviously picked an 11 based on the players that he's had available, the players that have trained the most. This probably won't be a starting 11 going forward.
True.
It's obviously been a bit of a mismatch, and it's looked like that in the first half. We knew there were going to be growing pains anyway, and I think he's getting a picture, because he's even said himself he's going to try and find out what players can sink or swim with the way he wants to play, and he's obviously being shown that there's a few players that look like they might not be able to. Do you know what I mean?
I get your point, Ronnie. I do. I probably would just change one of them if it was me, but if he's feeling like, you know what, it needs a double substitution, then fair enough. Make it. I mean,
I still think Rashford up front as a 9 doesn't work.
No.
I think he doesn't do the scrappy side of the game enough. He doesn't want to do that side enough, and sometimes you have to do that when you're leading the line. I think that suits probably a Højlund more. I know we haven't really got an embarrassment of riches when it comes to strikers, but if it was me, I'd probably take. I think Garnacho's been poor as well. I didn't think he'd be good in those type of areas that he's found himself in, because more than ever, your decision making is going to have to be important when you're receiving a ball in between the lines and breaking forward. And 2 or 3 times he's made the wrong decision or not passed early enough, and that's what we've come to expect from Garnacho. And then I think Rashford needs to offer more in terms of a focal point too. I think there's been a couple of times where he's been outran by their centre halves, and I'm pretty sure they shouldn't be quicker than him, but looked like he's been running in treacle a little bit. And as for, so I don't know, you could take Rashford off, you could take Garnacho off, but I would definitely bring whether it be a Xerxes or a Højlund, and probably Højlund, and then maybe move Rashford out to that wide area and see if that changes things. But I think the midfield's the biggest worry, and I think Evans has struggled a little bit when he's been isolated too.
Yeah, I agree. But I think statistically it's been pretty even. I think is it 50-50 possession wise?
Yeah.
They've had 7 shots to our 5, 4 on target to our 3. So stats wise it's pretty equal. But you can see they've been growing into the game. You could see that coming from Hutchinson. I think he had a few shots, didn't he? You said just before he scored he was causing us problems.
Yeah.
And then
he's had 3 shots in the game.
Yeah, 3 shots, and obviously his last one went in, albeit via deflection. But it's still the warning signs were there, and I think the warning signs are here for the manager. And I think, for me, right now, I would at least take Christian Eriksen off.
Yeah.
Right now for Emmanuel Ugarte, because I think that we are leaving ourselves too exposed. If you've got a sort of spiny team or whatever, where you've got Casemiro, who's not got the legs he used to, Eriksen alongside him, and also Johnny Evans is getting caught out a little bit because he's probably not got the protection he should have. That's a recipe for disaster for me. Yeah. So I think you've got to make at least one change there, and for me, I would make the change of Eriksen for Emmanuel Ugarte. Yeah, that would be the one I'd make right now. Because
we know it's such art mugs anyway. They've just beaten Tottenham at White Hart Lane. I still call it that, by the way. But
no, I agree. I do.
And I watched their first half earlier in the season against. It was at Portman Road as well against Liverpool, and they completely outplayed Liverpool in the first half as well. I think they faded a little bit in the second half. It remains to be seen whether that happens in this half. But you're playing against a newly promoted side. You've got links to their gaffer.
Yeah,
they're obviously going to be energised. They're going to be aggressive, and it just looked like we've not been playing at the pace of them.
No.
And as you said, the starting 11 did concern some of us, and you can tell it won't be one that we see in the future, because there's a lot of players on the bench that I think will be starters in future. But there will be growing pains, and we do know that Amorim knows that he said he's going to play his way. He's going to be put players in uncomfortable positions, and he's going to have to see who can sink or swim, really. And
it's interesting that you said there about how they've outpaced us, or that they've sort of ran more than us. We can't keep up with them. How many times have we said that down the years? Like, it feels like we've always got a team full of players being outran and outworked by the opposition. And I'm sure they're all trying, but I wonder if it's just a disposition of the players thing, or is it an age thing? Why is it that whenever we play against a team who's sort of up for it, we look like we can't run as much as them? What's that about, do you think?
It's just personnel, really. That's because I saw a couple of moments with the press and the counter press where it looked like the right situation, and it just comes down to the players actually executing their duels and winning a ball back 1v1, and we just haven't been able to do it. And that's just the bottom line of it. We definitely need to pick it up in the second half. I think we're pretty lucky to be level, to be fair. But I still believe that we'll win the game, though. I think we'll play better. I don't think we can play worse in the second half. I think they probably will fade off a little bit, hopefully. And I think our quality that we've got over them will shine through.
They've also got something to hold on to now, haven't they? So it'll be interesting to see how they play. I think we have to come out and be better. We have to make a few changes to that midfield. Like Joe was saying, maybe you can't make them all at once. But I definitely think we need to change that. That's where we're losing the game, in my opinion. It's too static in there. There's not enough legs. Christian Eriksen's anonymous.
Yeah.
Casemiro's not playing well. Get someone else in. Oh mate, that's not going in.
hit the like button, please, people, and also subscribe to the channel. There's a link in the chat. I don't know where we're up to with some of these chats. I'm just going to read some of them out. Flaws, who's been a member of the academy for 8 months, says not been great, but we really expecting this to work first time, especially when internationals have barely trained. Come on, people, you got it on, please. Isaac Hobson says Ipswich are first in the league on distance covered. Cody Watson says I think it's fairly obvious that Ericsson was the wrong choice. The right midfield can make everyone look better. Get Kobe or your guy in quickly. I think he read the Cantona will save the world one. Also, as well, Callum Flanagan says, lads, trust me, let's try bringing on Mount for Garnacho. Keith Albert says, Delo carried us a lot, so whoever says Delo out doesn't know football. Someone else criticising Garnacho's decision-making. Liam Clark is criticising that, as sort of agreeing with you, Ronnie. You pointed out. I think we can all see that twice. I counted where he went through. And he got dispossessed. And he did that annoying thing as well, right? Which is a bit of a bugbear of mine, is when you get tackled looking for the foul, and it's not a foul, and it's just your own fault, basically, for just...
I don't think Garnacho's been good in this game.
Yeah. I do like Garnacho, but I think the thing Garnacho is, as well, he's... I think he's our best option off the bench. I know you've said it before, Ronnie.
Yep.
But I think Garnacho off the bench is a threat.
The 3 subs I made, Casemiro, Ericsson... Garnacho for Mount, Ugarte, Maino. Those are the 3 subs I made. Maybe not all at once, but
I think
between now and 60, 65 minutes.
I'd do the Ericsson one now for you guys, just because I'm worried that they're going to score like immediately if we don't do something straight away. And then the other 2 I'd make within the sort of 15-minute mark or whatever on the hour. But we need to change something, because for the last 15 minutes of the game, if not longer, they were looking better. They were the ones looking like the score. Onana pulls out an absolute worldie.
Phenomenal save.
Yeah, they had we didn't. I mean, the logo goes through, but other than that, there wasn't a lot of chances for Manchester United. So I definitely would try and make a change right now. I get your point, Joe, about you don't want to piss people off, but I think with Ericsson, I think if you make one sub and it's Ericsson,
I think one is okay.
I think that's what I'm getting to.
The whole midfield.
Yeah, I think if you get like with Ericsson, he's got that self-awareness that he'll know. I'm fucking goose there. I mean, it's getting away from us. But I understand your point, because I think there was rumours that Casemiro wasn't happy with getting hooked at half time against the Scousers. For Toby Collier as well, no respect to him, but a fucking kid making his debut kind of left you with egg on your face.
But maybe fucking play properly.
I know. So I understand that. I think the sensible thing to do, Ericsson for your guy, and then make the 2 subs you've made
later on,
because it's not really working, is it, up front? As an attack.
No.
It's not.
But we're not really getting to see it, because the one time we have been able to play out from the back, get going forward, Ahmad's made a great run. Yeah. We've scored, we haven't had many of those moments.
And the problem is as well, we've not been able to keep the ball for long enough that Ahmad can push up and become the winger of the wing back, and Dalot can do the same. Ahmad's done far more defending than he has done attacking. So we've not even been able to see that. And then when you get the counter-attacks and the breaks, Garnacho, it has happened to be, has made bad decisions every time he's had it. So we're not being able to mount pressure and build up because everyone's losing the ball too quickly. We've got more super chats. Jibak Sahu says, we can't play out of the back. Centre mids are being overrun by the 2 Ipswich lines of 3. Neither tends to drop and help. Players need to get a feel for the formation. Do you think we will see any subs at half-time, Ronaldo?
I'm hoping so. Otherwise, it could be more of the same. But I still believe that we were able to win the game, but it just might not be a vintage performance. I don't know whether we will make a half-time change. Sometimes that can be quite bold. Yeah. But I think something does need to change, because Ipswich obviously a decent side at home, and they've played well. And one thing I hope Amorim does have that I don't think Ten Hag did was a bit of an appreciation for the level in the Premier League. Right. That there's basically no wins are given, and every team you play against is capable of beating you. Yeah. So I hope that he knows that, and that I don't know, puts a rocket up a few of them, because they're gonna need it, because we don't want to obviously lose when we've got Tottenham losing and you've got people dropping points that we're trying to catch as well. So
Tottenham won.
Oh, Tottenham won. Yeah, true.
But City lost, and Fulham lost, didn't they? So drew. But I do think
Cheers
Forest.
I never thought there'd be a day we go, well, Fulham lost.
But
so.
Forest, City,
hopefully Newcastle lose tomorrow.
Clubs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're Amorim now, you're thinking, I didn't want to have to do this. Like, because he has to make some, whether it's personnel or tactical. Or
that's his job, innit?
Yeah, it is his job, but you
I know it's an easy way out, but that
ride.
is his job, innit? And of course, you'd like to be winning 2-0 now, and you don't have to worry about things. But he's learning about his team. He's learning who's going to be able to fit into this system, who's not going to be able to fit into this system. So these are all growing pains that we have to go through.
Yeah,
we have to like. I kind of knew Eriksen's not going to work in his system, but he don't know that till he sees them out there, and he wants to give everyone a chance, everyone a clean slate.
He probably does know it, but he needs to see it. Like yeah.
And I think he'll be seeing that. Modern day Premier League, we're playing against, all due respect, one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
And he's getting overrun in midfield. That shows you that Eriksen can't cut it.
Yeah. I don't know if we showed it before, but we've got Ipswich's pass map as well, where they've basically how they've played out. If we can bring that up, you can see there the way that they've targeted this right hand side, or their right hand side, Dalot and Eriksen, and I think Garnacho in that space as well. It's all down this right hand side, isn't it? It's been Eriksen's side, Dalot's side. Like, we've not been able to handle them as they've come down that side of the pitch at all, which, you know, just goes to show how much we've struggled in there. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you can see it, and you're right to point out, and I think that it has been a worry, and it's been coming, and you can see it. It's the thing though with someone like Ruben Amorim, obviously he'll see that too, and you think he can address it. We've got a strong bench there.
Yeah,
You've got options there. I know some people might not be fully 100%, you know, in terms of match fitness, or whether they've, you know, trained all week or whatever. But there's still options there, and there's still ways to address it. And also, you can make a change with the personnel you've got on the pitch in terms of positions or whatever. So there is a way to fix this. Yeah. And I think he's just got to be he's got to be active, and he's got to do it for me sooner rather than later. Because if you leave it a little bit too late and Ipswich get in front, and you know listen, a draw would be massively deflating, but a fucking defeat would be audible.
Yeah, exactly. I Am Me is gifted 50 Stretford Paddock memberships, which is absolutely
just
massive.
acknowledge that, please.
That's fantastic.
50 Stretford Paddock memberships. Yeah. Extra content on there as well. And don't forget, soon it's going to be the 12 days of Paddock.
You now own half the channel.
Yeah, that's it, man. You bought the channel. Well done. Congratulations.
Hands up for the Panther. Says, people criticising and insulting Rashford to the point of bullying at times. What if I told you maybe his mental health is affected? Some fans don't care about mental health. It's all entertain me.
You can't say anything in defence of Marcus Rashford. Like, if you say anything, you just get hammered.
Yeah, you do.
It's just, it gets a bit silly. And I get there's a valid criticisms. We've all criticised him. Like, but it gets to the point when you defend him and stick up for him, you just get hammered. And it's just, I think sometimes it is a bit much. And I do think there's like a sort of, not a campaign, I think that's a bit of a stretch, but there's definitely a sort of a growing number of fans who've just had enough, and there's sometimes it just gets to the point where even the things that aren't even that relevant, he gets hammered for, and that's when I sort of get fed up with it. I can criticise Marcus Rashford. He should have
Eriksen's coming out.
He should have more than 2 Premier League goals this season. I agree with that sort of argument and other stuff, but when it's like everything is like, oh, this, that, and the other, I just think it gets a little bit much at times.
This is new.
Yeah, just
that's how it's done.
Just making sure the players can actually run.
Yeah, they're all tired now. That's the problem.
They didn't do it in the first half. I don't think there's been any changes unless that's pre-match.
There are no changes.
No changes from that team in the first half. Let's see what they do differently, because something has to be different. Like we said,
give it 10 minutes.
It's been 50-50 possession. Shots very similar. They have got a slightly higher XG, and a lot of that, the biggest XG of any of the shots was that Delap one, unsurprisingly.
He already looks stressed, doesn't he?
I don't know. I think he looks all right.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I didn't notice those greys in his sideburns until the second half. We'll be all right.
I'm with him.
I'm with him.
I've got the same greys. Quite depressing.
Someone seen that message in the chat, by the way?
What one?
Who's that?
Does it refer to me?
Second half about to kick off, like we said, no changes.
I'm rolling down a lonely highway.
Sticking with 4-1?
Yes. Of course I am.
Of
course I am.
I'll stick with that.
Well, yours is out the window.
Yeah, I know.
You're a natural,
closer?
ain't you,
If
Tyrone?
it's 2-1.
Of course I am.
Is that closer to 2-0 or 4-1? Cheers, bro.
2-0. It's closer to 4-1.
No, if it's 2-1.
Well, it's bang kind of in the middle of both, isn't it?
Exactly.
Because I've got +3 and you've got +2. I mean, I hope that's what we're arguing about after the game.
Yeah, me too. We've won. Whose prediction was closer?
They've got O'Shea and Twanzebe. I think it's just
We're trying to make them press us. But have we got the quality to play through it when they do?
Help him out.
We'll keep the ball now. Well done. Find the pass. Lovely.
That's a ball,
that's
that.
a great ball.
Almost. It's okay, you've got it.
Shame it just didn't have a little, 5 extra yards on it.
He's gone to the other side.
That's the pass. Cut it
Go
back.
on.
Oh, that's better though.
Fucking
That's
hell.
exactly what I was on about
That's
in
a
the first
great
half. You know the
start, by
thing
the
they
way.
said we haven't seen yet?
Yeah.
It was that cutback
I
there.
didn't want one, to be fair.
It's the first time we've seen that.
You keep it.
What we got there?
Oh, we got some hot drinks. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's what?
See that.
Nine and his is the same.
Have I got one?
Yeah.
Do you want mine, Ronaldo?
No, I'm alright.
I'll
That's
die if
yours,
I have
son.
a coffee. now.
It's hot, that.
You not want one?
No, sorry.
I just because you was busy.
I'm alright. Thank you for the.
Well, I'll drink too.
If anyone
Unless
wants it-
someone in water, a coffee.
I'll drink 2.
Sorry,
I'm joking,
I'll have a panic attack if I have a second one. But that's a really good start, that, from United.
Get it up here, will you? Go on.
Ben,
And that running behind.
do you want this drink? This drink here for you.
Right, I'll pass it to Ronaldo.
We bought
I'll
it
pass
especially for you, by the way.
Yeah. Someone gave it to Joe by accident.
Thank you very much for the. For
It's
getting it.
beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everything's Christmassy now,
Nice
isn't it?
little header there. Casemiro, come on, let's go.
Come on, Reds. Just smash them.
I know.
Fuck 'em.
What we have done a good job of when we have attacked is almost like manufacturing a counter attack, even though we've had possession. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We've had space in behind like 3 or 4 times, which is good to see.
How good was that Roy Keane clip, by the way?
Which one about?
We're talking about Marlon Harewood.
Harewood. When you think of Marlon Harewood, who's he playing for in your head?
West Ham.
West Ham.
Is he?
Yeah, he scored a few goals
Who's he
against
playing
us.
for you?
I don't even know if he ever played for him, but I think he did. I'm thinking Nottingham Forest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's niche.
That's what
It
jumps
sounds
to my mind.
like, it feels like
think
he
he
played
did.
for Nottingham Forest, but
Do you know why I think of that? Because my mate was a Forest fan when we were growing up, and he used to like Marlon Harewood.
right.
Let me just double check he even did.
He did.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
What was that?
He started his career
That's
there.
silly, that.
180 games in the league.
Oh, fucking hell. You got to make a change here in this midfield.
Oh, we should have scored that, man.
We should have scored. But that was good. We actually...
Did Garnacho shoot or try
No,
and
he
pass?
pulled it back. He cut it back. He did the thing that we meant to do, but
Do the
their
roar.
player was there.
Do the roar.
Win that.
Play it.
It's a nice little hook, that. Right, now. Go on. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
no,
That pass.
that's what
The
we're
pass was
expecting
Garnacho, innit?
Terrible. Sorry.
Trying to blow your coffee through the little side of the drink hole.
Splash on himself.
Yeah. Showering himself.
Oh.
Why did you cut to me doing that? Also, why did I not just take my arm
Just have a
around
normal.
the thing? I thought I couldn't move my hand, so I had to do this.
Hard to watch.
Fucking hell, so
About to say you got asbestos mouth for you, what?
my tongue feels like rough now.
I hate that
When you burn your tongue.
Oh!
Oh, he's done you there, you
Oh
dickhead.
no!
That was so
You've
good.
got to quit now, I'm afraid. You don't play football anymore.
Now he's going to take it out. Garnacho.
Yeah, yeah,
just
slide through.
smash
Smash you.
He really did him there.
Garnacho's going to look at Mazraoui like, why did you do that for?
Win that.
Yes.
Is that statue
Statue
worthy?
over that.
Fucking hell.
Right, win this. Yeah, good. Right, what do we do now? Because we've barely been in this position where we've got them in their half and we're holding on
This
to
is where we
possession.
batter him.
Is it? I hope so.
This is where it's happening.
'Cause now, where's this
They are
ball
so
going?
fucked. They
This
don't
is
know.
where we just win.
This is where, boom.
Do we know what we're doing here, do
4-1.
we think?
Baby. Look, Christian Eriksen feel a bit better by himself, but get him off in 2 minutes. This is doing my head in. Look, where are you going now? Because you're not going to be back in time.
Eriksen in behind.
Go on, Marcus. Go on then.
Wow.
Get a sprint on then.
Fuck off.
Fucking hell.
No, we can't. No one can sprint in this team unless
Eriksen's
they're going for the
so
ball.
slow. It's painful, man.
That's the through on goal. No one wants to sprint. That's too easy. I mean, he's made a fucking mess out of it, but it was easy, that. Go on, Johnny. Man on.
Yeah, it looks...
Well, that's a foul.
I don't think it is. It's our ball, though.
Oh, he's given a foul.
Fucking
Struggle.
time now.
Nah, I struggled today, innit? Kiss of death from me, Evans.
Johnny Evans, yeah, he's not been great.
got
You know
fouled.
what? It's a foul.
He got
It's a
fouled. Why
foul.
are we criticising Johnny Evans for being fouled?
Because he went back towards his own goal and gave their player a chance to tackle him. That's
You've
why.
always hated Johnny Evans.
Yeah. Johnny Evans and Ruben Amorim, he hates them both.
No,
It's lofty.
it's not for us, that.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, someone just
Come on.
fucking hurt someone. Oh, Christian Eriksen doing my head in.
What did he do wrong there?
Just so
The gate
slow,
just
man.
slow with it. Just
Doesn't lift his leg up in time. Doesn't do anything in time. It's all in instalments, man.
We do sort of let them have it. Their centre backs have the ball, don't we?
And then that pass there, then
And
now
then
you're
when they go
active.
out wide, we go for it. That's put him in a good spot there because he had to play the ball long
Handball.
whilst backtracking. Somehow
Smashing.
they've kept the ball.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. He's
done
done
you
you
there.
there. He's severely done you.
oh my
And he's
days.
found a pass as well.
That's unbelievable.
Jesus
forward play.
Christ.
He's
Watch him in the edge of the
absolutely
box.
done delit there.
Oh my days. What a
What a
save
My
save.
God, Andre Onana with
Onana
another
again.
point blank save.
No, Sam.
It's Delap again, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Dilapidated.
Nice.
Onana
Stunning
again. He's
save
done
from
brilliantly
Onana.
well there,
Fucking hell,
Delap.
Oh, Delit
Yeah.
got so done there.
Oh, that's not nice to watch.
That's really good play from Delat.
Yeah.
Little knob.
And then how's he get on it as well? He just makes the run
fucking
and
hell.
we don't. Does he get a touch on it? Or does it just hit Onana?
No, he does get a touch on it.
Does it? Does Onana
Oh,
just
the
save
lo-
it?
it deflects off the low.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
it.
back
Oh,
heel.
tries a
Save
little Lee
again.
Sharp piece.
Cheeky,
It's just
cheeky.
a
Hey.
great save again.
Carol
Corner to
Poborski
Ipswich.
piece.
Away by Evans.
Paul Scholes piece.
Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo piece.
He did that a similar
Count
one.
the
didn't
Villa
he?
one.
Yeah. Go on then.
Fuck off.
Oh, Jay, by the way, slow horses.
You liking it?
Unbelievable.
Good lad. Good
What's that,
lad.
what's that?
Good lad. Proud of you. Slow
It's a series
horses.
he's
You know
putting
Gary
onto.
Oldman on Apple TV.
I've never watched anything on Apple TV.
No, that's the
Never.
only thing I watch.
Hijack was good on it as well.
What?
Like,
Apparently,
Idris.
there's loads of good stuff on there. though.
Yeah.
But Ted Lasso, fuck off.
I've never watched it.
Every time I see a clip of that, I cringe right into my own arsehole.
Yeah, I do as well.
So pathetic. And people love it.
Yeah.
RKG's in it, you know. You know that?
Good for him, innit?
Yeah, it's class.
Well done, Bruno.
Right, yeah. Go on, Garnacho. Garnacho,
Watch, he should
Marcus
pass it.
is
He's not
there.
going to pass it. He's not going to pass it. Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, mate. That's the third time he's done it now.
not going to say what needs to be said. He needs to get off the pitch. He needs to come off, you know. Get him off. Mate, just poke the pass through, man.
He does try.
Even his pass was shit, though. It would have went to the defender. Okay, now, man.
Yeah, the pass wasn't there, was it?
It's fucking pathetic, that is.
Yeah.
That was
That should be a
useless.
goal. Like, from the position we found ourselves in there, which is essentially a 2v1. I know they're both sprinting, so it's got to be... you've got to
Come
get
on,
a shot
Johnny,
away,
lad.
All right. Shepherding him away for you, dickhead.
Zlatan used to be good at stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, like he'd fall over, but he'd go,
Yeah.
oops, I'm accidentally elbowing you in your face.
My elbow's in your neck.
He's so good at stuff
Yeah,
like
it
that.
is. And he like fall over.
Or
like,
looking at the ref, pretending to fall
as
over,
he's,
just
like,
stepping all
standing
over
or
it.
something,
Like.
Yeah.
It was him and Sarah. Remember him and Sarah Mings?
Ooh.
Fucking hell. that
Stamped
was
on his head, didn't he?
Nasty, that
It
one.
was.
Did Mings stamp on his head?
And then
And
I
he
think
elbowed
he
him.
Go on,
elbowed
Bruno.
him.
Rashford,
Go
back
on.
to Bruno. Bruno! Oh, good play that. That was actually good stuff there. United just looking a bit better
So
last few
shaken,
minutes.
fuck off.
He reminds me of that lad. Is it Christensen?
Yeah.
Oh, he does look like Christensen,
Yeah, he does,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is he
Good
at
shout,
Barca?
that.
Is he still at Barcelona?
That was a good pass.
He went to
from
Cristiano.
Casemiro.
He went to Barca, didn't he?
Good
They-
one,
Yeah, he did,
too.
didn't he?
They might not be paying him though. I don't know.
They don't pay anyone.
Mate, they fell out with De Jong, haven't they? The Barca
Oh,
fans.
here we go. Look,
Yeah,
Ugarte
he's a good
and Luke
sub.
Shaw coming on.
Oh, Casemiro!
Wait, you meant to boo now? Go on. Adam.
Christian Eriksen. Boo.
Who are you booing?
Luke Shaw. Yeah, surprised you ain't got an England shirt on, you knob.
He has under this. When he scores, he takes it off and there's an English.
But wait, how has Eriksen survived?
Well,
fucking hell.
Because
let's be honest. You need to choose a sentence for the person used. Then
come on, you know what I mean, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
You like dickhead.
Do you know why?
Why has he survived?
Because I think they want someone who can actually play the ball out when we're trying to play out from the back.
He's blowing out his arse.
Yeah, but you've got Ugarte who can blow out his arse for him.
Oh.
Filth.
He's a freaky man, Joe.
You can blow out Ugarte's arse instead. Then sorry, I'll correct myself. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. That's what's worrying me.
No, you don't know what I'm saying then in that case. It's not nothing to be worried about.
What were you saying?
Ugarte and Casemiro can't really play the ball out very well.
Fucking hell, ref.
You need someone in there, and Ugarte will run for Eriksen.
And blow out his arse.
Blow into his arse. Yes. Free kick.
Whose arse would you like to blow
Stop.
into?
Adam Trailer with a super chat. I want to be positive, but any manager who thinks Casemiro and Eriksen can compete in EPL in a midfield too, and that Ahmad is a wing back is concerning. Already lost the dressing room. Adam Trailer's he's finished with. He's done with you, man.
Hey, I love that.
I can't believe it.
I want to get behind him, but it's obvious he's out of his fucking depth.
Yeah, this guy's a thicko. Absolute thicko deluxe. Jacob Wines.
That's Luke Shaw's nickname on these streets.
Right, stop it.
Thicko deluxe.
Yeah, we get it. Severance on Apple
TV. Do you think Southgate's in the dugout?
Severance on Apple TV is one of the best shows I've ever watched. Season 2 drops in Jan.
What's that?
Be nice if United could win, by the way.
What's that?
What?
What was the show?
Severance.
Severance.
It's
good, is it? What's it about?
According to Jacob Weinstein, I don't know.
Is it better than Penguin?
Because
that's... If it's not better than Penguin, I can't watch it.
That's ours.
Speaking of better than Penguin, is your show better than Penguin?
Which one, sorry?
The one you and Ronnie were just talking
Slow
about.
Horses?
Yeah. Better than Penguin, yes or no?
I think so, yeah.
Wagon Wheel Chocolate Bar, is that better than Penguin Chocolate Bar?
I don't like Wagon Wheels.
Wagon Wheels are shit, yeah.
It's mad that Penguins is good.
Penguins used to be good.
What happened?
I don't know, they're not the same.
Or maybe the polar ice caps.
And you're not even a DC guy, Adam.
I'm not. Which one is Penguin? Marvel
DC.
or DC?
No, it's DC.
What's the difference?
Batman.
They're two different.
And he's also like
Batman, Marvel X-Men.
Yeah.
And he's not even like a top 5 Batman villain either.
No, he's not.
Nah, he's the best villain.
No.
I also really thought Sophia. Is that her name?
Dunno.
Sophia.
Yeah.
She was amazing. She's incredible in that.
Penguin.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
Never seen it. Ahmad did a good bit of defending there.
Colin Farrell, though.
Oh, man. Have you seen where he's dressed as Penguin but speaking in his normal accent?
No, I haven't.
It's fucking
You can't even tell
head-wrecking.
it's him, can you?
No.
Yeah, no.
Why not just hire someone else?
Nah.
I do get what you mean.
Mate,
I'm not
when
a
you
big
watch
fan
how
of
he played the
prosthetic,
role-
He
but
looks more
is-
penguin-y.
He is mint.
No, he's so good in that role.
PJ Trojan says, let's be clear, Diogo Diallo is class.
It is true.
That is terrible. Who was that
That
then?
was Diogo Diallo. No, it was
What
it.
are Colin
Masraoui.
Farrell's?
Jinxed him,
What's
that's
Colin
actually.
Farrell's biggest role before this?
He's known for
Like,
In
is this
Bruges
his
a lot,
best
isn't he?
performance?
I don't know if it's his biggest role, but that was...
Yeah, in Bruges was a big one.
Yeah.
It was a flop, but Alexander the Great.
Not seen it. Gentleman?
Oh yeah.
Gentleman's.
He's the boxing coach in Gentleman.
Is he not in one of the...
Lads, don't know what's going on here.
We've
Got to get Eriksen out of here, man. I think Ahmad's the only one today that's
Ahmad's
comfortable in this system.
Yeah. He's covered himself in glory.
Oh, then he does that. Commentators jinx. Hey.
Right, get that glory off yourself now.
I'll just shut my mouth, shall I?
It's our throwing anyway.
Is it?
Is it?
I don't think it is.
Is it?
Is it?
No, it's not. I was hoping.
See him grab him up there.
Grabbing Smo dicks.
He wants small dick.
Shush. No need for that.
Too easy that.
I'll just give me 2-1 then. Just let me win. Come on.
Altmander's having a shot or getting the ball.
Get Mason Mount on for Garnacho.
Yeah.
And Cobby on for Ericsson now.
You just lose the pace when you get rid of Garnacho, don't you?
But I mean, he's done fuck all with it, so...
Yeah.
Garnacho? I don't think Garnacho's that fast.
No, but he's someone who's he runs with the ball well. I think he's quicker than Mount.
I think the way he runs it makes him look like he's quicker than he is.
Yeah,
he just looks busy.
It's
like a busy sprint, but I don't think he's actually that fast. I think he gets caught up so much on transitions.
He does. He's not. He's not like absolutely kill someone for pace, but
I don't understand why Ericsson.
I think Mount is quicker than Mount.
Yeah,
personally, I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, he is. But
see what we can do with the ball. Nice to see Luke Shaw back in it.
Yeah,
I know everyone hates him now, but
until the next COD comes out, he's gone.
He's already 10th prestige. That's why he's back on the pitch. This is nice. Found a little passy.
No, Marcus.
But that's Garnacho's fault. That pass was so obvious.
It
was a so obvious pass. He's going to play it to you, bro. His body shape and everything said, I'm going to lay this off to you. And he runs beyond him.
I don't know.
It's not really working with him.
No, it's not.
For whatever reason.
Foul. Well done, Luke. Well done.
You got
it.
Luke Shaw?
It was between the two of them, so they both kind of had a little input.
Yeah, that just bumped him, innit?
Yeah.
A little bump ski.
It's good having Luke Shaw back. You forget, he might fuck it up now, but how consistent he is on the ball when he's on it.
When he's available, he's one of the best in his position.
Yeah.
Just never available because he likes playing for England a lot.
Is he playing left back or left centre back? He's playing left centre back, isn't he?
It looks like it, yeah.
I think he mentioned that actually. Now I think of it, Amorim, because he said he ain't got the legs to play left wing back yet.
Right, okay.
I think something to that.
Who hasn't?
Luke Shaw, because he's still coming back. He can't do the up and down for left centre.
He played left centre back in that training game, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Played. He won the ball there, ref. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's all right. No, it's not.
What was that?
No, man, give him a chance.
For that.
Who was that?
Ugarte. No, man. No length for them cornrows, isn't it? Harsh. So.
You're not happy with Twanzabi's length?
Nah, I prefer the
Oh, what fun we have.
That's a terrible pass.
Fucking hell.
Bloody hell.
This is all going tits up.
Yeah, isn't it?
So scared.
The one thing in the last sort of 5-10 minutes is Ipswich have looked less dangerous. We don't look much better, but somehow they've not built up as much. They've not looked quite as attacking.
It's what you'd expect. They ran out of steam a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
we need to capitalise on that now.
Fucking hell.
That's what we need to do.
Simon Sones just said Xerxes and Hoyland are warming up. Would you bring both? One?
I'd definitely bring Hoyland on.
Hoyland and then put
for
Garner and then put Rashford in his position.
Okay,
yeah. I'd agree with that.
Or you'd bring both off and go Xerxes. Oh, they're both coming
on, apparently.
He's sitting on the ball. That's surely obstruction. Sit down, you little bell end.
Child.
I don't care. Still a bell end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
I don't know him. Too many...
Well, what I know of him, he's a prick.
No, that's fair.
I seen it. Yeah, Anthony, you stay there on the bench. Little knobhead. Don't think about warming up.
Oh, he's not even basically in existence anymore.
I know, it's not even a thing, is it?
Adam still found a way
to catching strays, as they say.
Yeah.
He didn't even exist anymore either, basically.
You know, it's going to be funny when he plays like a left wing back in his class.
Yeah, I know.
He might never get the chance.
Joe will be like, I told you so.
PJ Trojan. Amorim experiment has failed. Bring back Ruben van Nistelrooy. Look at Amorim getting tactical as hell with Xerxes. Look at him. Look, he's vigorously fingering that clipboard, isn't he?
The what board?
Clipboard. Was it a
Fucking
clipboard?
hell, this is like a carry-on film.
Oh, that was
Oh,
alright.
jeez.
That's true. No, we're fine. I don't like the look of him. He looks too much like Christensen and it's making me
does.
feel
Yeah,
weird.
it's scary.
I don't like it.
He's just
Well, his
he's
career's
some
gone
fella in a
fucking downhill.
Christian mask.
Barcelona
Yeah, it's weird,
to
man.
Ipswich.
Who else done that?
Barcelona to Ipswich.
We're not. Maybe
That's a
not
booking.
to Ipswich.
Obvious trip. What's he here?
Davis has caught him.
Who was in
Because he's
both
ran
places?
past him in the head.
In Barcelona and
And
in
Ipswich.
Ipswich.
This is so easy, by the way.
Playing 4-4-2 now, lads.
Ipswich.
Is that Bobby Robson?
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, of
Nice.
course.
An idiot.
Sorry.
Okay, now.
That's a good one.
There I am.
Done me
Look.
there. Done me there. I didn't think of that. It's obvious. Yeah, you're right.
Did he go from Barca to Ipswich?
No.
'Cause the
He went
time's kind
Ipswich
of
to England, and then from England to PSV Eindhoven, then PSV Eindhoven to Barcelona.
What's that? Who's that for?
So bad.
Did
The
R9
laziest pass.
meet him there at Barcelona, or
No,
did
no,
he
no,
go?
no. He bought R9 at Eindhoven, I think. We had him there, and then
on,
bought
Luke.
him at Barcelona. I think he bought him twice.
Right, now what we got? How do we get out of here?
R9 at Barcelona was unreal.
Oh mate, I got
What's
a
your
sign.
favourite
That's alright.
R9
inclination of our
98.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Hey,
Brilliant.
That was a beautiful pass
It
by
was.
Bruno.
go on, Marcus, skin him.
Oh fuck!
Fucking hell.
It's alright, corner.
Alive.
Fuck's sake! Let's fucking come on.
Ethan, what's the password for this?
Bloody hell.
Hey, up, changes.
Right.
Christian Eriksen's coming on for Rasmus Højlund.
Off.
Off.
4. We then got another Ericsson.
Off, sorry.
Look, there's Mustache. See him?
No.
And Marcus
You
is
see
coming off-
Mustache?
There it is. Oh, I like
Marcus is
him.
coming off for Joshua Zirkzee.
Can you see him? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he...
How has Garnacho survived?
If you want, yeah.
Stop saying that.
It's the
Wait,
profile,
wait.
isn't it, of the
Ethan-
player more
I
than
guess so.
what he's doing. I mean, Rashford hasn't had the best game apart from scoring a goal.
Well, he's got a goal on it. Let's give him that.
But you know what I mean, like it's neither
Yeah,
here
yeah.
nor there between him and Garnacho.
No.
Ahmad's been our best player.
Yeah, probably. I thought Dallo had a good first 10 and then... Is he even still on? He's not, is he? Is he? That's good.
Oh, go on.
Oh, he dropped on his head.
He did.
He touched
You've
like
got to keep that.
I was going to say, if Ugarte was alert, then he could score. But then, you know, if
Probably would have given
Ugarte was
Yeah,
alert,
yeah,
he gives
give
the
it
foul,
foul,
innit?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. I was thinking the same thing. See, now, do you think they know what to do in this situation, or do you think they're going to revert back to how they've been playing? Like when they're panicking a little bit, pressure's on.
I think there'll be a few players that are fine in their positions, and there'll be a few that they have more to do or they have more to think about. So therefore, you know, like I reckon Ahmad just knows his position and he's fine with it,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Bloody
Oh
hell.
my God, he's
Go
like Messi.
Wow.
on. There you go.
Go on. Who you
Go on,
got?
skin him. Skin him.
Get a shot off.
Shoot. Was
Why
that a
you-
shot?
Shot,
What
didn't it?
was
Surely.
that?
Worst pass I've ever seen.
I
but that
know.
was.
Have a dig.
Yeah, he should have just had
I
a
don't
shot.
know if
No, he
I'd
did the
rather that
ad
have
bit.
been a shot than a pass because both were useless.
No, he should have just smacked it there.
Yeah, he fucking did the ad bit, got himself some space, and had the worst pass I've ever seen. Fuck's that about? It's Man United in a nutshell.
The worst pass
Hey.
I've ever seen. Anyone want some of this Vic's good stuff? You know.
Nah, I'm not
No,
allowed.
thanks.
Driving.
I've heard you can get addicted to that.
Vix.
Yeah. Like you
I
can't,
am,
you,
yeah.
you can't breathe without
I've
it.
got about 6 of them in my pocket.
20 a day.
Smash.
Yeah,
boy.
Might be able to ball that. Nope.
It's like Manu must not be fully fit.
Mm.
Either him or Mount that have been getting a lot of like traction on the media about them fitting Amorim and Amorim liking him. One of them's not going to come on today.
Probably both.
He's
on
been
the pitch.
brought
He's
in
on
for
the
more
pitch
than-
by a
Fucking
full
foul
step
throw.
there.
Yeah.
He's full
Fucking hell.
foot. Come on, ref. That's a booking.
Oh my
That's a
God.
booking, that.
Loves a rogue and actual it.
Axel, brother.
That's a yellow card.
Please.
Are we not
It's
getting
like
booking
he's
for that?
decided I'm not booking anymore. Unless he has, and I've missed
He
it.
just ran past the ball and flown through
Yeah, he booked someone really early on, didn't he?
did
Garnacho. He's not booked him for that. Right. Yeah, how do we make
No one's
chances?
been booked.
That's what I mean. It's like, that was a yellow, that wasn't it? Come
Yeah.
on. Right in front of him
He's
as
ran
well.
past the ball and just
not
gone straight
even
through
any
and gone at
intention
you.
of getting the ball.
Nice. And again.
Oh, lucky there.
Lucky.
Played the Oh my god.
Stuffy bastards.
Oh, it's Luke Shaw actually.
Don't like-
Next time, have a shot, son.
Yeah, crap. He thinks he's ace, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He is.
He
Like,
is
nice,
good.
good
He is
player,
pretty
Liam
good.
Delap.
Good play.
But he thinks he's ace.
You're not fucking ace. I'm fucking ace. The main man in the fucking place. Kick the little face.
In the place.
Nice.
It's mad that we've mentioned him so much and not mentioned his dad.
DJ Small came to rock it and shock it for a while.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Fuck the tile.
Liam Delap.
Not mentioned his
Dad.
Rory.
dad.
Rory.
His Rory.
The throwing specialist.
It's a weird thing to be known for, that, innit? Throw-ins.
Yeah.
Bizarre, really.
When he must have actually been a decent player
Of
outside of
course, he
that.
played
Oh, yeah.
hundreds of
Yeah.
games in the
Played
Premier
for
League.
Southampton before Stoke,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
And yet, he's literally known for
Throwing.
chucking the ball.
Getting a towel
It's like
out.
Chris Finch. Hey, see what I'm good at? Throwing.
He definitely could throw a kettle over a pub.
Good, couldn't
Yeah. But they do it like that. Finchy does it underarm,
That's
doesn't
a real quiz.
he? With Tim's shoes.
Holding it by the lace.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, that's an official.
He's come over. He's come right past my head.
Technique. Do not fuck around with the big boys.
Wait, by the way, Joe, you see Motto, who we've been keeping an eye on at Juve, they've played 14 games.
You love him.
And they've drawn 8. And
Really?
And won
Really?
They've not lost, but they've drawn 8 and won
Oh,
6.
mate,
That's
wheels have
weird.
fell off there for a minute. You know, your
So like, I don't know,
mate.
because you could...
8 games in a spin.
No, they've
just out of
They've
14.
played 14, they've drawn 8
Weren't they flying at one
and
point?
won 6, but they've not lost any. But drawing that many
It
games,
must
it's
be
like...
so weird. You know, if you keep
Yeah.
drawing games.
Yeah.
Fuck
Good
off,
signs,
mate.
like.
Come on,
Like,
mate.
it must be mental. Oh my god.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you know.
Yeah.
Mate,
Aye.
he's slower than Ericsson. And Ericsson's got a good excuse. He's fucking old.
I was scared to where he was going with that, man.
Yeah, I was as well. That was the safest thing I've heard for a while.
Right, now what?
Go on, lad.
He's done well there. That's a
God, he
foul,
was
right?
getting taken for a walk like a little dog. Ref!
Nice
on.
little clippy.
Bruno.
This geezer's not going to get on here, is he?
Right, go on. Skin him.
Go on.
Axel, let us score one, man, you knob. What the fuck was that?
Mate.
You're lucky to still be on the pitch, you are. Good job, Anthony. Shit, because otherwise you'd have got subbed ages ago.
He
Mate,
did get a touch.
it didn't.
Christiansen
Fucking
touched that.
didn't.
Christensen.
He is just Christensen now, isn't he? Is it O'Shea?
It didn't get touched, did it?
I don't know. I didn't know his one, but I don't know.
When Johnny goes marching down the wing, O'Shea, O'Shea. When Johnny goes marching down the wing, O'Shea, O'Shea. When
he
Johnny
still at,
goes marching down the wing, the Stretford and
Is he still at Ireland?
we all know that Johnny's gonna score.
And he did notoriously score all the time, didn't he? He always scored.
But he very rarely marched down the wing.
That's true.
But when he did,
When he did, he
we
scored.
knew he was going to score.
Yeah.
Go on!
Go on.
Here we are. We're in.
Oh, we've got to score.
Xerxes, go on, son. Show me your pace.
Man. Ah, Rinse!
Play on!
Oh, cheating bastards.
Play on! Ball never left the pitch.
Imagine the linesman was like on the line, it stayed in. That'd be so
Would that
cool.
would that
What?
would that count? as?
Handball. You can't call handball on yourself.
Nah, it's messed his finger up.
Xerxes foul throw that. Fucking hell.
It's-
Oh, he's
Handball.
He's took it in his comms pack.
Yeah.
Took one
He's
right
definitely
in the
Is
getting
VAR
he's getting,
back yet,
he's
or they're
getting
still-
bantered
still
in
on
his
fire?
Xerxes.
Still outside.
They're still putting out fires.
Chance will be, David Coote sounds like a chance will be a fine thing indeed. It is. You know he is.
Right, come on then. Can we
Come on,
actually...
Dave, you're going to go get some coffees.
Christmas Day.
Chance will be a fine thing
What?
indeed.
He didn't foul him there, did he?
This game's gone to shit, man. Come on, get a grip.
Yeah, because
Who's he? Todd Cantwell. Is that who that is?
It looks like him.
Doesn't look like it. Well, he's Todd Cantwell now. Todd Clarkwell. He played for Leeds, didn't he? Little scummer.
Hey.
Oh, another one.
He'll be getting booed when he's at Old Trafford. Remind me that.
Yeah, I'll remind you. We'll go to the game together just to boo.
Yeah, just so you can say it's him.
No, you are, were you? Go on, Bruno. You're a class, mate.
Great pass.
Bruno's so
to get that
fucking
pass to
amazing.
Nzebi to a space where Garnacho could get it. It's such a good pass.
That's spot on.
Bruno is amazing, isn't he?
Yeah, he is amazing.
Like,
Now
he
what?
is.
Where's the runs off the ball? What
for
are we
fuck's
doing?
sake.
What do we do here?
you know who I miss?
What
Zlatan.
are we doing here?
Zlatan was so good, wasn't he? He was the right mixture of bastard and good, innit?
Who?
Zlatan.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Go on, son.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're in it.
Oh,
I thought I was going to go behind him then. Yeah, I thought he was going straight out of play. Turn. Go on, have a shot. Oh, Jesus.
Don't do that ever again.
The way he hit that was all wrong. He was like,
That was like me.
he
with
was so,
the
he,
five
he was
side
so
the
lent
other
back
day.
No,
as
it
well.
wasn't.
It's like,
It actually was. We've got a couple of super chats. Joe's Kindle, who's been a member for 47 months, says not losing the
Yes.
plot, but why, no matter the manager or opposition, do we always look like we have less quality than them? Some of this lot were in League One. That's true. I
True.
don't know why that is. I don't know, but it is something that's persisted for a long time, innit? Regardless of what squad we have or who the manager is. Too many times we look like we're playing against teams that are better than us, even though they're clearly not. Paul Madison, again, another member for 47 months. What are the odds
Brilliant.
back to back? Adam's hostility towards Garnacho is hilariously on par with
Hostility?
Steve's disdain for Luke Shaw.
No, my hostility towards Luke Shaw is hostility.
Yeah,
Towards Garnacho, I'm actually a big fan of his. I just think he's been poor today.
yeah.
I actually love Garnacho.
Dallo's down.
And the other week, I was doing nothing but defending him when people are on his case.
Go on, Diallo.
But Luke Shaw, you'd be right in saying I have a little bit of hostility
Bruno.
towards him. Ref, thank you.
Fucking hell, ref.
Please score this.
We
No, what we'll
we
do is
often score free kicks.
we'll take 3 minutes to hit the wall.
Do you know who should let have this?
Avram Glazer.
Interesting.
Might as well.
go on.
Diallo.
Oh, God. Delo or Diallo?
Diallo.
Oh.
No one's going to score this, are they? Whoever takes it, they're not
Ahmad.
scoring it.
Tell him to fuck
You know who
off,
should
you're
have this?
taking it.
David Beckham.
Can Ahmad even take free kicks?
Yeah, he scored loads of free kicks.
For some
He's got him
reason.
for Sunderland. He scored
How many?
120
When you say
frees.
he scored them, how many did he score for Sunderland? Do we know?
Like two.
Two.
Yeah.
But 2 in a season's a lot.
Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't.
And he scored for 120 frees.
Thinks
Scored a
everyone's
couple.
world
He's not
class.
taking this and we're not
I know.
scoring this.
Bruno Fernandes is blatantly taking it.
I hate free kicks.
Now, oi, he'll score this.
He's not going to
He is going to score this.
Because of the whole,
I
it's
can-
always anticlimactic, isn't it?
I can feel it. I can feel it in the
I can
water.
feel it.
Right, this is going
coming
fucking straight in.
tonight.
Ahmad stood over it.
This isn't very
Well, I'd love it if
Christmassy,
Ahmad
is it?
scored it.
I thought we were
I'll
gonna
settle
win
for
the
Bruno
league.
scoring
It's
it.
a big wall as well, isn't it?
And the keeper's quite far over.
Xerxes, you move your big head out of the way as well, because if this hits
Here we
you,
go.
I'm going to lose my shit.
Boom.
Oh shit!
I thought it was in.
No. Just wide.
Oh, Jay.
I know.
It was always going wide, innit?
Yeah.
Should have let Diallo have it. He never misses.
He never misses those ones for the under 21s.
Oh, come on, just give me a goal.
We need to start letting someone else have free kicks. I love Bruno, but fucking hell.
I don't think anyone's any better than him.
Do you reckon?
No.
I don't think we've scored a free kick since Rooney scored against Stoke.
Rashford
Since
against
Rooney
Chelsea.
scored in that charity game. Hey, that's the first free kick
Didn't
United
Ericsson
player
score?
scored at Old Trafford in about 8 years.
My little brother was at that game and I had to go to him, listen, we don't normally win. Just don't get used to this, all right?
Yeah, this is a one-off.
Win that. Good lad.
Well done. Go on.
Played, man.
He's all right. You're all right. Oh, no.
Fuck off, ref!
You just wanted to touch him.
It's a knobbing.
This fucking game's fizzled out to shit. I'm going to draw.
We hope we're going to draw.
Said that. Yeah, I'll be praying for a draw. We can fucking 2-1 down with
10 minutes away
to go.
from 10 minutes away from
Mate,
10 minutes away
Jesus
from Joe
Christ.
saying 10 minutes away from Joe saying I'm out.
Mate, that happened fucking a week ago.
He's been hammering him out since the start.
Hey.
Never quite like the cut
He's
of
not
his jib,
biting.
have you, Joe?
Joe's not biting though. He's not nibbling. He's not nibbling at him.
Never quite liked the cut of his jib.
Oh.
Never quite liked it.
What is the cut of your jib? Your suit?
I don't know, man. I'm still not over that Xerxes shot. What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ, man.
No,
I definitely don't like the cut of his jib.
That was
Come
really
on.
bad. It was like me
that's
hitting that.
That's
It
like,
was.
what is that? What even is that? Come on, man. I don't like laying into players who...
Is that Lee Grant still knocking about?
Shut up.
Fuck off. He's on our bench.
Nah, he's...
He works for them
He
now.
works for them, yeah.
He works for Ipswich.
Oh, he's not at United still?
No.
Ah, fucking hell. I need my readers.
My readers on. It's the shape of your nose, apparently.
Ali Ahmadi's coming
But
on.
where's that come
Good
from?
lad. Don't score.
What is it? Does jib mean nose?
Can't be nose.
That was the worst yeah I've ever heard.
What's
that.
the cut of your
Yeah.
nose got to do with...
Exactly. That's what it's not.
I thought jib was like trousers or
I'll
something.
find out for you because Ethan don't want to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go.
Can you read it out?
Triangular sail set on a stay extending usually from the head of the foremast or the bowsprit or the jibboom. Also the triangular head sail on a ship, I think.
That's ruined it for me. I'm never using that saying again. It's fucking shit.
What it's come to.
It is shit, that.
Oh, there you go. The phrase originated
I'll just say I
from
don't
the
like
ability
him,
to
is a knob.
identify a ship's nationality by the shape of its jib sail. So if I don't like the cut of your jib, you're from a country that I don't like.
So it's xenophobic, is it?
With.
Well, no, but
Little bit of xenophobia, is it?
But you might not like the cut of your own country's jib. Doesn't have to
Bit
be
of self-hatred, is it?
He's definitely not liking something because that's what the phrase means.
So
Yeah, that's a
why
shit
is that-
saying. I'm never saying it ever again.
Did jibbing come from that?
Jibbing.
What is it? What? Go on then.
You know, like jibbing and that. You know,
That
what?
jibbing is spelled with a J, though.
Not every. This is with the
This
J.
is with a J.
Not every.
Oh, it's
not
a G,
everyone knows
innit?
what that means, Jay. So
Jibbing
what-
like to sneak in to not pay. Yeah. I'm gonna
To
jib
pay
in.
is to fail.
Exactly. You're jibbing in. Yeah.
Must come
So
from
is that connected or is it completely different?
I think it's completely different.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Good.
Every day is a school day.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll
Well,
take
go
your
on,
word for it.
go
You
on,
know more than I
Rasmus.
do.
I just remembered I ate football.
Do you think Ruben Amorim stood there thinking I left Sporting fucking for this shit? I left
Listen, Sonny there.
winning every game, battering Man City for this.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Now he's in a town that he's definitely never heard of. Just when someone says where's it, and they say East Anglia, and we don't even know what that
those
means.
words mean nothing to
We've
me.
lived
Go on,
here
he's
our
on
whole
side.
lives, and we don't know what the fuck East
Don't
Anglia
you dare
means.
lift your flag, you little geek.
And he's
Where you
dropping
going?
balls
I don't know
and
what was
that. He's kept
happening
it,
there,
he will.
look.
But he squared him up all weird. He
You
gave him the most chance to win the ball back, innit?
He looks so
Am I wrong?
unsure, innit? Oh.
Also, he loves fighting with like wrestling people now, doesn't he?
Go on,
Yeah.
find a
Oh,
pass.
Turn
he
into
does.
like Kurt Angle. Oh, for
Fucking hell, man. Pass.
It's a ball that.
If you passed...
Oh, he's not getting there.
Okay, no.
Fuck off. Everything's
We're so
just
good at
shit.
making every pass just 15% shit, aren't we?
We've made
Like,
him
it
look like
almost gets there,
Christensen.
and that one's a little bit too hard. We're just not very good at passing.
His shirt says, America. Is it?
No.
I thought this was
No
America.
one can pass in our team.
Delaw's going to set him up. Oh, no.
Not my boy.
Jesus
Let's just
Christ.
set someone else up. Yeah, you got time there.
Go on, my
Now
friend.
what? Now what? Now
Go
what?
on.
Now what?
Just take everyone on.
That's good. Spin. Go, go,
Oh
go,
my
go.
God, look at Joshua Zirkzee,
Run,
full
Rasmus,
power.
run.
Fucking hell.
If you'd have ran, you'd have got that. We just can't pass.
I'll just give up.
That's why he kept Ericsson on for so long. Because no one can actually pass in this team.
But even his passing was shit today, though, as well.
I know, but in theory, he can
Get
pass.
Ericsson. Is Ericsson still on?
No.
Get
He's
him
not,
back
he's not,
on and
he's
take him off again to satisfy Adam.
He's not on still, is he?
No, but
he's
we
not.
can bring him back on if it makes him happy. Just to double
Roll on,
embarrass
roll
him.
off.
Yeah.
Remember Mourinho did that to Mata, the little bastard?
What, brought him on, brought him off?
Yeah, that was so rude.
It was in the Charity Shield, wasn't it?
No, it was cup final.
I thought it was a community
Charity
shield.
Shield. Someone got sent off in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it
okay.
Palace?
No, he scored against Palace, didn't he?
Yeah, but did he get...
No.
Because someone got sent off is why it happened.
I don't like football
I can't
anymore.
remember.
And when we had a new manager and he was dead good, and then he's
Do you know
it's all
what?
gone wrong.
That first bit was so jammy as well, though.
This is so fucking shit. I can't
Look,
cope.
Todd Cantwell running around like it's fucking Messi.
I know.
Oh, come on, Mason.
Mason.
Imagine after he says,
justify,
I love Mason
justify
Mount, and he
that
scores a
price
goal.
tag, son. If he gets a winner here now.
60
Hey.
million.
Everything's
pounds.
fine.
How old was Mason?
25, 26.
He's about the same age as me.
Corners are going a bit. You see that?
26.
What?
His
Little grey
His
flex.
corners are going a bit.
Oh, are they? Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it does happen to the best.
He's 25s.
Yeah. Look.
So
Maybe
he's
he was my
26.
age.
Don't you understand how fractions work?
Shouldn't be wearing the number 7 though. I think that is a bit fucked up.
It means nothing now, innit?
But then
That shirt ended with Michael Owen. That thing.
that thing.
It did.
Nah.
It's no longer a thing for me. That.
Nah,
Sorry.
that winner against City still.
Oh my god.
Go on, son.
Go on, Sam. Give us a chance. Don't you dare, ref.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes.
Go on, take that wheel.
Fuck off.
So I don't mind you guys. He's a shin kicker. We need more of those.
Played Mazraoui. Played Mazraoui.
Go on, Xerxes.
You beautiful man.
Oh,
Fuck. Ref, he had a big handful of his shirt there, you know, ref.
Well done, Mount.
Oh shit.
Whoa, the mic made a mad noise.
You made a mad noise.
Okay, no. Fuck me. Mason Mount's first contribution there.
No, but he got fouled.
I don't know, mate. I think it was a bit of a fucking tussle.
I don't want to watch this anymore, lads.
It's funny how it goes from sweaty when it's coming to I don't want to watch this anymore. 85 minutes later.
I'd start with 2-1 he's coming before 21.
Nice.
Just get a goal. It don't even matter if we're shit, just win.
Yeah.
He needs to lay into everyone today.
I hope he does.
Call them all lazy twats.
Yeah.
Start on Luke Shaw first.
It was actually
No,
decent.
no, thank you, ref.
Right.
Fuckhead. Go on, Rasmus.
Bad touch, that.
See, even that
Yeah, it's behind.
behind, it's this details.
Come on, Rasmus.
Right, what?
Don't you cross it, because you can't cross.
What the hell?
Ambo!
It's just bizarre.
Like
Yeah,
the
it's
cross
bizarre.
was
Do you know what I
pointless.
mean? And this fucking hell, man, what are you doing here?
The cross was pointless because even if it got there, he can't.
I
Like,
know.
how am I supposed to do anything with
a
this?
really
Yeah.
weird thing to
Dangling
do.
ball in
Dinking
there.
it 16
Yeah.
yards out. Like, what's he gonna like? Get the biggest looping header to the back post ever.
You only see them going on like Shaolin soccer, innit?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
And
that
he can do a
film?
front flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if he can channel the spirit
Come on,
of
Reds. Come on, Reds. We're winning this, you know, lads. I've seen it.
this game.
2-1 last minute. Go on. We scored in the first 90 seconds. We're scoring in the last 90 seconds.
Of that.
Oh, Jesus.
Pass
my God.
again. We can't pass.
It was that.
Just
Hello.
put me out my misery. Let me
Low
look
fell
out
off
the
a-
window
The low fell off a cliff about
and
40
just
minutes
shoot
in.
me
What's up
in
with
the
it?
head. Just Lenny and George me off.
Right.
Just
Right.
tell me we won the league and just got pop.
Yeah. Tell me about the treble,
First time we
George.
won the league. Yeah. We drew.
Is that their
Ipswich.
ball? Have you
1-0. Right?
You say there's a chance.
I'm just saying. The stars are aligning.
We didn't need them 27 games anyway. We'll do 26.
26 is fine.
26 on the
We were
spot.
never going to win all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, come
And
on.
if there's
that's
any
just
you're going to drop
insane.
points in, it's against
And if
Ipswich.
we'd like to give, if we'd like to give anyone a
Not
point,
many
it's
teams go
Kieran
on Portland
McKenna.
Road and get a win.
No. Including Ipswich.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, was it Tottenham their first win in the season?
yeah.
Tottenham away.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've
See?
opened the
But,
flood.
you know, they beat Tottenham. Tottenham beat City. So,
So what?
They're better than
So-
City.
the best
ipso
team
facto.
in the league.
All right, yeah.
We are the best team in the
So
league.
this is a result.
And we lost to Tottenham,
Yeah.
which means that we're worse than Ipswich. And I believe it.
Just means everyone's shit, really, innit?
Yeah.
I don't know why we started
If
it.
the fact that Scouse is going to win the fucking league.
It's going to be 20 all, isn't it? And then they're going to be doing 21 is coming, you know.
Yeah.
That's scary.
They're
that,
going to be in a
innit?
better position.
I need to
do
trademark
that
it
than we
before
are.
they can use it, you know.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. That won't get used
That'll
against
work.
you, will it?
Yeah.
No, but
Loads
if it's
I can see that the entire
anti-Scouser,
Liverpool fan base not using 21 is coming because you've trademarked it.
I'll sue the bastards.
Good idea.
Oh my God.
That was a great
Fuck
pass.
me.
He knew what he was doing.
That would have been almost funny if he'd just done what I thought he was going to do then.
Just gave them the win.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, right,
That's all we
come
need
on.
is 4 minutes.
Mason Mount winner. You heard it here first.
Oh, I said that earlier.
All right then. Fuck
Heard it
you.
here
Heard it here second.
Oh, please, lads. Just anyone. Off Xerxes' toe.
Fucking draw, man.
Oh, fuck it.
Droll. Come on.
What the
What
hell?
was that shot? Fucking hell.
Can't cope with this shit anymore, you know. Just want 3 points, Reds. Got nothing left.
3 minutes to go. Think we'll get a shot?
No.
I think they score.
No.
Come on, Reds, please. Come on.
Missed aimless balls up to Rasmus Højlund.
Yes, Rasmus.
It's been 2
That's
weeks.
not a foul.
Do you know what I mean?
It's been 2 full weeks.
Fucking hell.
Come on, Josh.
All right, come on, Xerxes.
Go on, Joshy.
Come on, Bruno.
Ball.
Come on then, now what? Now
Come on,
what?
Luke.
What do we do here?
Pretend you're playing for England and smash it in.
What do we do here then? They're sitting really deep, aren't they, Ipswich? Someone's going to have to find something.
What
That
the
looks so-
fuck is that?
Go on, Diallo. If anyone's going to do it, it's you, son.
I don't even think he meant to pass to Ahmad then, you know. I think that was a back post cross and it just went horribly wrong. Is Ugarte good?
Ronnie
We
will
don't-
answer that one for me.
No,
I
that's
don't
me.
know. You know.
Ronnie has a theory.
Nah, that's me.
We don't need to judge him every week. He was very good in the last game.
What's your
Ronnie's
theory?
got
Ryan?
some thoughts.
Nah, he's all right. I'll just leave it as that.
No, it's a glowing endorsement, isn't it?
No, I'm not going any further than
Ronnie
that.
doesn't want to share his thoughts,
Nah.
basically.
It's a good ball.
Go on,
Go on.
Diallo. Fucking do him. Go on, son.
Oh, he's
Go on,
got
son.
a penalty.
Oh, if he scored then.
Fucking hell.
It's up to that kid, innit?
I
Again.
know.
Okay.
I thought
He's
he
the
was
only
going
one
to
who's
get
looked like
chopped
doing
then.
I
anything.
know, man. He's fucking mint.
Come on, Keeps. Go on, Keeps.
Oh, God. This is a recipe for fucking disaster.
Oh,
If
my
ever I've
God.
seen one.
Oh,
Bah!
God.
Hey, let's just stop doing this, eh?
Todd Cantwell got so turned there, you know.
Feels sick.
It's shit, innit?
Yeah.
It's so shit.
Football, ain't it?
Come on.
A draw when you were winning as well is even worse than a normal
Right.
draw.
What's he doing? Winning a corner.
Gone down like he's... Never mind.
This
Come
is
on.
it. Mason
Corner.
Mount,
Is
bicycle kick.
Casemiro still on?
Nah, exactly. Class
Hey,
8 on,
do you
so
like-
who's...
I like Wayne Rooney
the lit,
against
yeah.
City.
He wants this, doesn't he? Amorim's.
Wow, we don't need to pray.
We do need to pray. Come on, quickly.
No, we're not wasting our prayers.
Fuck. We need to waste it.
No.
Oh, fuck.
It's a decent area.
What the fuck is that?
It's a bad corner. that.
Shocker.
Who took that? I want to know.
He
What are you gonna
grounded
do?
him.
Bruno.
No screens for a week.
Fucking.
Fuck.
That's so shit, that.
Yeah, it is. And
That's
he's held
just
onto the ball for about 35 seconds as well, just to make it worse. Go on, win that. No.
Oh,
No.
no.
Win this.
Play.
Right.
Come on. One more attack. Come on. Don't worry, Xerxes. You don't have to get that at all, mate. Fucking hell.
That's definitely it now, isn't it?
One last attack. Come on. Ahmad, you just take it all. Oh, fuck off.
Get it all.
Hurry up!
Tell you to go
Nah, that's
full.
it. It's done.
Yeah.
1-1.
Use like dickheads, man.
Full time. Adam McCullough, give me thoughts. 1-1.
Still early days with Amorim. I'm not judging Amorim based off this performance, but a lot of the players today showed that they ain't up to this system. Ericsson being one of them. You know, I think someone like Amad Diallo's shown that he can play this system and play this way. But everyone else just got to work harder, man. You can tell they've only had a few sessions on the pitch as well, but you've got to win these games.
Jay?
Especially when
Yeah. you
you're 1-0 up.
Yeah, it is annoying and frustrating, and it just shows the work that's got to be done as well. I've said it all along, and I know it's only one game, but the main concern for me is getting goals out of this team. We haven't been scoring all season. That's the biggest problem I think he's got to fix, is getting goals out of it. Because I'm looking at the attackers, and I still think there's issue there in goal scoring. I know we got a goal today, but is the quality there that you need to get goals? That's my concern. I'm not saying this shows it isn't. I'm just saying that is my worry, and it's certainly not been quashed by this performance. So something he's got to fix, man.
Nah,
that's the big one.
That definitely is a concern. But also, it feels like it's game one of Amorim trying to find out, like Adam said, who fits and who doesn't. Because I think that starting 11 probably won't be one that we'll see replicated in future. And there'll be players that probably on the bench that will start, but I think there's a lot of learning to be done from the players. I would say the second half probably were, without it being great either, it probably wasn't quite as bad as the first half.
Is he calling the players over to the away fans?
Yeah, I think so. But then again, I think 1-1 against Ipswich, who played well. I think we just got to take it and move on, really. But hopefully we can turn these draws into wins.
Yeah, I don't think we were terrible. We just lacked a bit of quality, didn't we? We can't pass in the final third, which we couldn't do before, and we still can't. The second half, we didn't get outran the same way we did in the first half, which was an improvement. We had a lot more of the ball in the second half. Didn't do a lot with it, but I'm glad that we managed to fix that pressure and intensity sort of deficit that we saw in the first half. But we're just lacking a bit of quality, aren't we? And regardless of the fact that a new manager's come in, a lot of these players are still really low on confidence. That doesn't just change overnight because there's a new bloke shouting ideas at you. So we need to, start stringing some wins together before they're going to look the best. And regardless of what the manager does, they need to score goals and, make chances for each other before we're going to see the best out of them. So it's not a great start, but I don't blame the manager for that at all. I thought, we looked roughly how we've looked all season, which is just lacking a little bit of something when we need it. But I think we'll get there. DLZ said felt Ahmad was deployed a bit too far from the action. Interesting. I don't know where there was any action. I didn't see any action.
When you're playing in that wing back position, if your team's not holding onto the ball properly, you're going to seem to be far away from goal all the time. It's only when you get on the ball and you hold onto the ball, which we did poorly today. He's mentioned it as well in his interviews that we give the ball away far too easily, and we're not putting enough in terms of covering the distances into the game either. So until you get in that, you're getting on possession, you're retaining the ball, you're not going to get to see Amad Diallo in his better positions if he's playing that wing back role. I would like to see him in the role that Garnacho played today, as well. But I do think defensively, because his touch mat came up a few times, he's covering all areas of the pitch. So Amad Diallo was our man of the match today. I think he put in a big performance. I don't think it was much competition for it, but I think it was a good performance from Amad Diallo, and he's the only one that's told me I can play in this system today. Obviously, it's very early days. You're still there's some people in the team, Ugarte, for example, had one training session. A lot of the players have had 2 or 3 training sessions. So you've got to bear that in mind, that, these boys need to have time on the training pitch. But again, in the middle of a season, you're not going to get much time on a training pitch. There's games every 3 or 4 days now. There's no international break until March. So you're going to have to learn as you're going on, really. But also the manager will be learning about his players as well.
A couple of comments saying Onana could be man of the match as well.
Sorry.
Well, I agree. Outfield players, Diallo, definitely.
Onana is the man of the match.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because he didn't do anything wrong and did
2 of the saves were
saves.
Just you're not supposed to make those saves.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, we'll be back in a few minutes with the full post-match review. So stick around, stay where you are. You'll be automatically redirected to that. Stay where you are. We're back very shortly. Then we'll hear from Stephen House and we'll hear from Andy Tate on the channel as well. So stick around for that. Manchester United, first game under Ruben Amorim, slightly underwhelming, but I suppose we've got used to that really in the last few years.
Yeah, it just shows the work that needs to be done.
Yes, the only way is up. Right, see you in a bit.